How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope everybody is having a wonderful, beautiful day. We got a video that's been trying to upload for a good bit. It is still taking a good second here, which is why I had to do like a 5-minute delay. So I do apologize for that. Yeah, that's about all I can say. Last night was a late night, man. Just a little bit of a late night. Still no 10.2.6 updates. I am starting to get a little disappointed in you, Blizzard. I was expecting for you to surprise us with some goodness. You know what? I'm still excited. I still want to see what this patch is about because they keep tweeting about it, or what, either on Twitter or X, whichever one you want to call it. They keep posting those damn pirate flags for no reason, just randomly tweeting about random pirate flags left and right. I swear, man, they just keep doing it over and over and over. And I just want to know. At this point, I just want to know. Also, season 4 apparently is coming out. We don't have a date, but it's not going to be like a separate patch. So it's not going to be 10.6 or 10.7. It's going to be like in between of those. And it should be out soon. Like if we were to go by the map that they displayed us for 2024, it should be out relatively soonish, kind of, sort of, give or take. I don't know if you call it soon. I would say it's kind of, sort of soon. But, you know. That is if what is it? If time flies for you like it does for me. But hope everybody is doing good, boys. We got duels tonight. Let me get them up and running real quick. We'll get the groups listed. Yesterday was EU, where we had a fantastic set of duels. This week we got NA instead. Let's go arena. Yeah, we'll get some arenas going, some duel arenas in here, bud. In just a moment. Or do one of you guys pinging me? Hold on, he's pinging. Kevin, hold on. Kevin got a group, or is Kevin back? Doing duels? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, guys. Hell yeah. Wait, is Kevin back? Let's go. What's up, Silver? How you doing, man? Hope you're having a good one. Oh, music, yeah. Yeah. That is loud, isn't it? Good thing I yell. So there's a good chance you guys might have heard like a word or two that I said there. Right? Good thing I yell at the top of my lungs for no reason. So it's like, I will stop doing that. That was... That was a little bit louder than I thought it was gonna be. Like headphones are pretty good, and they're not really noise canceling headphones. They're pretty good for like hearing sounds outside of my room. But like it made me a little bit more aware of just how loud I am, and there my ears were just like, wait, that's a little loud. That's a little bit high. Oh wait, yeah, let me switch over to this. Look at the nice transitions we got. All I had to do is do a little setting switch over in Discord. Not Discord, OBS. And here we are. Groups are gonna be listed, boys, in the raids legacy section. Let me pin Kren's message. Thank you, Kren, for being such a beauty. Multi-core 5V5 1V1. Can I just find my U? Okay. Yeah. To explain why, you know what? I'm just like, I just have zero coordination as a human being. Kevin, let's get you in here, my guy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Guess we're close to join your group. Yeah, mother, welcome to death. How you doing, my man? We got ourselves Lath. Oh, on the Demon Hunter. Interesting, Lath. Interesting option, my guy. I like it. I like it. Look at ourselves Psychotic, Hockeys, and that'll make this group easy. Lath, I'm gonna make a lead if you don't mind, yeah? I think you more or less know how to do these, if anything. Whisper me on Real ID. You are Lath. Yeah, that'll make it easy. Okay, so I'm gonna make a second one. I'm making second one real quick. That was fast. Let me do this. Beautiful, thank you. We'll do Molten Core 5V5 1V1 bop. Here we are. Second group is listed. Yippee. I hope I see over here so I can just catch your name easily. Dallas Human, I thought he was an AI. I am an AI. I mean, come on, man. Have you seen some of the content I do? Have you seen some of the stuff that I say? Who in the hell would walk around with like a Three Musketeer style mustache? What real human being would do that, right? That's an AI generated kata content right here. Oh my god. Alrighty. Have I posted? Yeah. Okay, cool. So that's set. That is set. That is not set. That is still a little bit behind. Let me see if I can get this going too. So the second group is listed. You'll find us over in Raids Legacy section. I'll start whispering homies in reality in just a bit. What's up, Light? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. Welcome, welcome, welcome back to the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful, beautiful day. While I get this up and running here in just a moment. That should do it, right? Beautiful. Beautiful. AZ challenged me to a duel. I mean, I guess we could duel each other. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna give you like all the range. What is my button for Fell Rush? Is it this? I think I got it. Wait, hold on. I need to stun him. Wait, I need resources. I'm dead. Unless... Where are you? Oh. Hold on, what if I'm meta? Okay, so at least we got this. We get stun. Darkness. Wait, hold on. Darkness now. No, I'm dead. Well done. One of these days, maybe next week, Last Vocal will make a return. Yo, I like vocals actually. I've been playing them a little bit more recently, and like Devastation in particular from Mythic Plus has been a ton of fun. I've been enjoying it. Wants to give me food? Hold on. When you said AI, was that what you meant? The AI right here? Literally an AI running around. Dude, I get my ass kicked on this thing. Look, this is where my keybinds are. There are mouse 1, mouse 4, mouse 7 of the Naga, but I never remember which one is which. And he keeps trying to duel me. I can never tell which one is which. I'm also running around as a level 60 character in level 45 Azeroth gear. So like, none of these things are really all that work. I don't even think any of these work. I'm not even sure if any of these work. I know these work in time walking content. I don't even know if they work out in open world content. I guess I'll do this guy again. Give him range, give him range. Yep. Yep. Try to see if I can maybe close the gap. Eventual retreat. I don't think I even have my talent set up or anything. Look how much damage I'm taking, bro. Like, he hits me with one fire blast and I'm dead. Apparently I got a cheap death. I don't even know where from. I think I killed a pet or something. Can I imprison him for a second? I have nothing. Like, yeah, just get fire blasted down, man. Leech from board. That's what it was. That would make sense. Yeah, you know what? That's what I need. Dude, fire blast does half my health. Like, I'm not gonna be able to do anything here. Hold on. Apparently, Lunar Festival is active, and there's a new dragon customization there. What do you find the Lunar Festival vendor? Is it like outside of Orgrimmar, Stormwind? I kind of want it. Like, I don't really get anything when it comes to 50k. I mean, that's not expensive at all. That's not too bad whatsoever. That's a couple of world quests and that'll do it. Imagine being able to play. Still got 2 more weeks of Book in hand. Oh, I'm sorry that, Mike. I'm sorry about that, man. Sam is playing. Hell, dude, you could play SOD, right? I don't know which hand is hurt, but you could probably play SOD, like moving around, questing, using abilities with SOD. I imagine is a little bit easier than retail and like all the binds that you need. Moonglade, you have to go all the way to Moonglade to buy stuff? Because I have the gold. Hold on, can I just buy it on this guy and all my alts have it? Is that a thing? Hold on, how do I get to Moonglade? Tell me there's like a NPC here. An NPC that can send me there right away. Right? You. Festival Herald. Talk to Lunar Festival Harbinger. To get teleported. Are they up here? Looks like they are. Or down below? Where are you? Above? Okay, I'm confused. I'm gonna guess way above. Below? Here? That's completed? What do I talk to? This guy? Harbinger? Okay, well that was weird. Launch fireworks. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to go to the place. I'm trying to buy a thing. Launch fireworks. I don't really want to. Which one of you is a vendor? Or do I actually have to go all the way to Moonglade? Teleport of Valdraken. Can you pull me to wherever wherever I gotta go? Hold on, isn't it nearby? This is the place, right? Moonglade? Yeah. Goblin. Okay, there's a goblin apparently. I'm looking. Oh, there's a goblin. So he has fireworks. Do I need to launch fireworks to get like into the place? Is that what I gotta do? I just want to buy the toy. Or whatever. Lunar fireworks fired. I gotta fire clusters. So a single firework, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and like one cluster. Man, way out here questing while trying to get some duels going. Is that what's happening? It's dumb, but yes you do. So this is what I gotta do to go to Moonglade, because I got 100,000 gold on this character. I can't transfer it to my alts unless I got somebody who can trade me gold. Karen, do you want to trade me gold? I just was gonna buy somebody with this guy. Okay, now I use the thing. Use your teleports caster within greater moonlight. Oh, I gotta be in the moonlight. Oh, they actually do like an animation. That's so weird. Oh, this is so weird. I don't think I've ever done it. I'm just trying to go and get like a toy or a pet or a thing. And there's a guy fighting me. Wait, no, he's not fighting. Should I kill him? Oh, I'm not gonna fight him. I'm not gonna fight him. It's Alliance and Horde in one area. I feel like I'm gonna get attacked if I did that. I'll just try to be account wide. Good. If it is account wide, I'll be happy. Oh, corpses. Hey guys, can you not kill me? Okay, now you can kill me. Now you can kill me. Wait, are you friendly? Okay, some of them are friendly, some are not friendly. Okay, I saw a bunch of hell bars. I thought everybody was an enemy. All right, well that works. Flying not allowed. How do I go back? Tell me there's like a portal or something. Or do I actually have to fly? I just want to hang out like outside of Duratar, man. That's all I want to do. Okay, well I got it. Neat. How do I leave? Tell me there's a portal. Let's do this. Yeah, we just need a couple more. We got one group ready. We just need 3 more for this team. And we'll be set. I'm gonna start whispering homies in real ID in just a second. Hey now, what's up, Louie? How you doing, my man? Oh, my dragon is complaining at me. Is that like a ceiling that I'm hitting? I might be. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna go to... Can't I port from Hygel? Wait, hold on. Hygel got a portal. I'm just trying to get back to Orgrimmar as soon as possible, boys. I'm gonna go Hygel real quickly. Man, the myth and the hunt of the day. Dude, Kioska was back. I was so happy. Oh, having Kioska back in. Rep, hi, how you doing? But having Kioska back in as a survival hunter, God. Oh, that was so good. Make over to store raid, and I'll give you guys all assists. So if you got homies you want to invite, you're more than welcome to. Oh, okay, where am I going? Okay, I'm actually nearby. I'm actually really close. You've been lackluster? I know, and you came out swinging, dude. We got Lenoa, we had even Saya popping in towards the tail end too. But like, imagine if we had another set of duel and all the homies are there. That'd be so cool. I was so happy to have EU duels doing stuff. Overall duels yesterday were really good compared to the past weeks. I agree. It's been awesome. The participation, man. It works out when everybody's around, and luck of the moon plus 4,770 health. That's very specific. Normally it's like about plus 2% additional stamina or something. But it's like 4,000 extra health. That's all I give you. Can I get a 4%? 4,000. Or 1,000%? 4,000. Nope. Down to the penny. Like, what is this? I saw name switched with ease. Oh yeah? Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I kind of connected it to because you were copping on your DK yesterday. Now I'm going to really learn a different name. It's going to take me a second, but I'm just really, really bad with names. That's just how it is. Hearthstone is said. Where is what Hearthstone said to him? Ring of Fate. I'm not going back. I'd rather do like a flyby all through Azeroth itself than go to the Ring of Fates ever again. Like, out of all the places, Shadowlands Ring of Fates hub eventually became my least favorite hub. Like, it didn't start out my least favorite. I wanted to give it all a proper shot, proper chance. It was kind of convenient. Everything's in the center, and it's the center of all the different zones, but over time, I did hate going back to it. I don't know what it is. I think it's when you do the storyline with Sylvanas, the cloud around it or the area around it becomes all orange, and I just did not like that color compared to the nice blue. And I think that orange color just got really annoying for me after a while. I don't know what it is. Like, I look around door chart, it's all orange and it's really, really nice. It's pretty homey. But it's just like, maybe just the flavor of that expansion in general was just, plus the color scheme that I didn't prefer. Combined together. Yeah. So Death Sweep is in, actually. Bellator. Hey, Bellator. Hey, Bella. Hey, Bellator. Wanna join 5V5 Duels, friend? I'm gonna start going through all the homies. Hey, Blaze. Duels tonight? He's in Black Hold Arena. Someone let him do his thing. Caneric. Oh, he's in. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Kevin is already in too. On Kevin Lander, right? I think he is. Kuros, is he joining in? Hey, Kuros. Hey, Kuros. Wanna join 5V5 Duels, friend? And Hockey's, I see you over here. Kevin over here. I see you too. Okay, okay. The Smasher wanna join in? I'm rusted. Yo, mate. What's up? What's up? Hey. How's it going? You already? All good, all good. All good, all good. All good, my guy. Not an HY. All good, friend. All good. Hey, Mash. Wanna join 5V5 Duels, friend? Well, let's get an invite, man. All good, bud. No worries, man. I'm just asking, you know? Let me ask Tez. Hey, Tezaret. Wanna join 5V5 Duels, friend? Vampire? Oh, if he's out of Tiger's Peak. The Tiger's Peak, is that just a zone? Or is that like, let me ask him actually. Hey, Vamp. Wanna join 5V5 1v1 Duels, friend? If you guys want to join Duels, we got the group listed over in Raid's Legacy under Molten Core. Am I gonna get... I was thinking I would die. But you know what? I got 4,000 extra health, so I'm never gonna die. Is Nether Tempest really that weak? I mean, I'm level 60, level 70. Maybe it's like an Azerite thing that's keeping me alive, but... Or is it maybe that Nether Tempest needs arcane power to be stronger? Like, you get high enough arcane power, then you attach it, and then the dot hits hard? How does it work? Real quick before dinner, Alvin. All good, friend. All good, friend. All Gucci. Does Yax want to join in? Hey, yikes. Wanna join for some 5V5 1v1 Duels, friend? Who else can invite, man? Where's my man Seavark? Or maybe maybe it's not gonna just break some record on these. You never know, right? Where's season 2? No arcane charges. That's what it is. I was gonna say like I'm pretty sure it did kind of decent damage, but I forgot how it worked. Let me see if who else can I invite, man? Kenvi maybe? Does he do duels? I don't think we had him join duels before. Pete, I know, is Pete from Live. Logging over. Yo, we got Yags joined in, so we need one more chat. We need uno mas. If anybody's got a homie you want to invite, more than welcome to. And then we'll have 2 groups ready with 5s ready to go and everything. Wait, what are you doing? Are you blasting somebody? What are you hitting with Arcane Blast over there? There's a bunch of... Oh, you building up charges? Is that what it is? Because I can go over to you. Hold on. Also, you have 1,000,000 health. A million. Also, it looked like a paladin was flying your way. I don't know if that's the case or not. We come back over. So you can slap me with it. I just want to see how hard it hits. Yeah. Just hit me with the charges. And the Tempest. I want to see if it does any damage. Lada? Oh, hey. I'm not trying to attack you. Hit me with the arcade charges. That's what I want to see. This is the damage of it. Wait, Hockey, no, Hockey, no, wow, no, Kevin, no, Kevin, you guys are gonna be fighting. Oh no, Kevin, Hockey, you guys are making an enemy. Yeah, sweep, don't you? Oh wait, hold on, I want to check your mog. Assassin gear? No, I was thinking it was assassin gear, but it's the Shadowlands and stuff with the helm. That actually kind of fits with the Tabard too. I like that. That looks really good. I just want to say hello. Okay, apparently not. Oh man. So is Yax Lotto or is Yax somebody else? Let me double check. Yax is he's logging over. Okay, so we can still get Yax in, and then we'll have a 5-man ready to go. Hell brag, I do my guy. Yeah, remind myself why I love Frost DK despite how terrible it is. Dude, Frost DK needs like a tank in his buff or something. You know what I mean? They need something. Like, they're fun. They're so good. They're so enjoyable. I love obliterating my targets with big chunky of blitz, setting it up and then going for a big log chopper spree. It is so fun. It is so good. Plus, I like the whole aesthetic of the Frosty Death Knight, right? The original Lich King feel, the original Lich King look. I love this story, it works. That thing is so troll. People do that out in the open world. Just you're hanging out on your mounts or hanging out doing stuff. People keep slamming down and flying off, slamming down and flying off in the open world. In Forest? Hold on. Challenge me to duel. Level 70, I'm level 60. I'm gonna die. Oh, okay, we're just gonna. I mean, I'm not gonna be able to do anything. Hold on a second. This man is just messing with me. What is happening? Why? I'm gonna die. Hold on. If Shilpa slams on me now, I'm like no health. I'm dead. Good duel. Great duel. great duel. I should have misspelled great with like G-R-A-T-E. Great duel. Real. Ready for invite? Alright, gotcha, my guy. Gotcha. Should be good, yeah? Yeah, let's go. Okay. Okay, both groups are ready. And I'll make Night King lead, and we'll get some groups going here. Hold on a second. Stop messing with me for 2 seconds. They're trying to nettomatic you, by the way. You gotta stay alive. You gotta stop messing around with them, boys. Alrighty. We got ourselves groups, boys. Spectator match, Chill Hills, and Silver Hawk 5 Legrand 1. Oh, target. Did I mess it up? I think I messed it up. Oh, that's what I'm trying to go for. Not Chill Pills, it's Night King. Night King. Beautiful. Now we're sad, boys. Now we're ready. Now we are good to duel. Oh my goodness. I've been enjoying these so far, man. Yesterday was fantastic. But today we got back NA. We got the homies back in. I've been loving these duels recently. I'm liking I don't like the fact that Death Knights are a little bit squishy now because no armor, right? Because the armor changed. But I do like the priests are actually kind of tanky. That's been a very, very, very different like feel. Like yesterday, watching Miz and watching SB play him out. Whew, that was so good. They actually can live for quite a bit. It is wild, man. It is wild out here. Alrighty, boys. First duel of the night. I almost want to go and turn on the fan. You know what? I just might. I feel like I need some background noise. Plus, also a fan just cooling off. Alright, now we are good. And we don't have too many rogues either, which is also kind of exciting too. Switch. Got ourselves team 1 together with Dale as an arms warrior, rocking this red Mog from Pandaria. That actually looks so good. First up though is gonna be Web versus Death Sweep. I think he's just trying to say hello. Hold on, is this what's happening? He's just looking at him. Pop out of stealth just to say hi. He's trying to see if he can catch him. Web looking for a bit of an AoE. Doesn't get a chance to go to stealth. Big damage on Death Sweep immediately. Web with the blind looking for that reset of spaghetti. Oh. I think him trying to be super friendly might have actually been the thing that might end him. Big retreat out for Death Sweep to immune any CC out of Web. Still catches him in a full cheap shot together with a massive secret technique. Quite a bit of damage out of the both of them. Cloak shot is for Web. Will not have any more big immunities in you after this. So big sigil of fear onto Web, forcing a trinket hunt right after. Does get a down on him. Web might be in a lot of trouble. Lindsay can maybe get himself a heal. Trying to go for a kid the shot, but it's an immunity out of Death Sweep. Web does catch up a little bit of healing. He needs himself another re-stealth. I think his might just be over. Cheat Death needs a heal right now. Then to another Death Sweep from Death Sweep as a full burst comes out of Sorcerer. Doesn't give the man even a chance to recover. Full touch of the Magi. Missiles cranking out as Sorcerer. Night King on his Mage. Pop it in to these duels on a class that probably has more armor than a Death Knight at this point. Mages getting more armor, 35% more, while Death Knights get 30% less. Yeah, you probably have more armor now. Definitely more survivability than a Death Knight, but probably more armor at this point. As it's going to be Ibium, knocked back on the Ibium, so Death Sweep can't do much about it. Does have himself a little bit of that airtime every time he goes for Vengeful Retreat. He gets himself immunity to CC, but also immunity to just full burst damage. Does he get to clean up Sorcerer's all the time? I think he did. Hold on. No altar. Oh, he does clean his altar. Being a blood off with a, what is it? The debuff purge ability of Demon Hunters. He actually does get to do it. Fury of the Eagle setting up a big crit go for Rep. This is going to be Death Sweep trying to stay midair as much as humanly possible. Ivan to follow Rep, getting blasted out, stunned. Does go for the burst damage of his own with Coordinated. Death Sweep super low. Does have Darkness. May need it. Grid's getting thrown in. Trying to go for an immunity with Netherwalk. Needs himself a little bit of healing. Needs an Ibium to get Leech. The pet is doing plenty of damage, trying to catch up as much healing off of this pet as possible. Looking to remove souls out of the pet whenever he can, just to give himself whatever bit of healing possible. Just cranking damage into the pet because that's all he can really do. Wait now for Darkness. I think Blur's available, backup and everything is catching up heals. Slaying the pet. I think even taking maybe the pet's soul. No pet for Rep right now, so that's no stuns, no defenses. That's gonna be a big blade dance. Oh, and the big damage goes through. Hunters are a burst class, but also squishy as well. Big combos, but also big dead. Wait, Lotto, hold on. Wait, Lotto, what is he buying? What is this thing? Oh my god, it's so good. Wait, he goes in, what, is that a pistol shot just now? I'm pretty sure they gave Hunters a pistol shot now. Not a crossbow, but it's straight a pistol. Darkness down for Death Sweep. Trying not to get distracted by Lotto's Monk like I am. What is this? It looks so good. Oh my god. You look like Sailor Moon. It is so good. I haven't seen it like in combat like this. Up close like that. It's so good. As Lotto trying to see if he can fight through Death Sweep into a Turtle Shell. Manic Bandage. You know how you normally play a character, your camera is super zoomed far away, so you never really get to see a character's Mog, but like zooming in like this to see the Hunter running around with a magical girl wand. It is so good. Stoned by Death Sweep is not gonna be distracted by no Mogs. He doesn't care about any of the pink pretty frilly things. He just cares about death, destruction incarnate. Is gonna back away as DL, trying to charge out, stun onto Death Sweep. Parry available with the die by the sword, trying to see if he could keep the pressure on Death Sweep with that trinket. Fear to follow, locking him down for just a bit. Death Sweep doesn't have immunity. Maybe a blur, got himself maybe some range damage. DL looking to back up out of there. Maybe second wind, doesn't want to give him any second capabilities whatsoever. Just slaying him down just like this in a single fell blade at the very end. Oh my, 4 minutes. The duel didn't even get into high dampening, and in 4 minutes this man has been able to eradicate the entire team. That is a lot of damn. That is a lot of damn. Let's get us another one going. That team Death Sweep didn't even get basically a chance to play. It's all Death Sweep, the only one that got any kind of fun there. Yo, let me know, Lath as well as Chill, when you guys are ready with your groups. Once you have 5 men, we'll be good to go. Let me, if group is ready to queue again. And I'm gonna go for DF NA. What are we at in NA? 501, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10? 18. Okay, wow. Oh yeah, he was still a little bit behind. By like 80 games or something. Night King, also let me know if you're ready. Easy. Man, Demon Hunters are very, very strong. And I think they've gotten a little bit better with this armor change, especially against Warriors and Death Knights and Paladins, because they've already had a pretty good time with against other classes. And against Clothies, like, they also have a lot of like non-physical damage too, like chaos damage that goes straight up through armor because it's magic, or multi-magic, multi-level weirdness, right? But yeah, hey, how do I do mythic dungeons? You have to sign up for them in LFG. Raids, dungeons, and see if you can do a +2 or something. Type 2 +2 in the search. Here we go. This guy's actually asking us how to do Mythic Plus dungeons, and we were like explaining him exactly how we do it. Oh, I see it. Yeah. There we go. Is by the guy that just came back to the game, or like straight up new? It looks like by the mods he has. He's played before. I'm not sure, but M+ were added back in Legion, so that's like 2 X-Packs ago. So maybe it changed back then. Not sure. Let me see. Where's Chilled? Where's my man? What about my necro abilities? Oh, that's Shadowlands. We lose those. Some are reworked into talents, like Primordial for Shamans. So you can talent into it. But yeah, the rest are left in Shadowlands. Sean the Rogue, free me? Are you still okay? I'll actually need to take a look at some point. Hold on. Let me know if ready. Free him, K, thanks. Let me see. Are you ready, Schultz? Asus break blade dance with the skill. It is a lot of damage together, isn't it? Left to Heisbach. Oh, I mean, I'm not gonna say anything. There's some groups. We do have some groups available. We do. Man, playing alls doesn't equal reroll, but Frost beyond that. Yeah, Frost. I love Frost as a spec, but it's a really tough one to like play. It's really fun in PvE too, but it's also really difficult to make it work in some fights, unless it's like a fight like Tindril, or even like to some degree maybe Farak with like the breath build might be kind of sort of possible, viable, but it's just very, very specific. But like the obliteration playstyle can sort of kind of do well, but it's just, yeah, it's one of those things. It's like AUG Evoker and Dev Evoker. Dev is really fun. I've actually been playing it a lot more recently, but AUG is very effective. So it's like when you have another spec on the same class that's more effective than what you're running, it's really difficult to like stick with it. But I think it's kind of possible. Like on its own, is it a bad spec? No, but I do think it could probably do a talent revamp. A bit of a talent rework would help it quite a bit. Wait, is your name Critterus? What is it? That's a good name. That's a good name, Q. Alright. I'll keep it back up. What was it? Okay, we'll do hook point. We'll do hook point. As long as you guys have let me know that you got a 5-man and you're good to go, we'll keep queuing. First match doesn't solve everything, but hey, you know what? Parasite, fantastic damage, by the way, as per usual. But great damage though in general, man. Fantastic damage. I am actually surprised you were able to cleanse his or remove his sorcerer's all to time, because I know you went for like your Demon Hunter cleanse and then a Blood Oath cleanse, and it's like that's 2 possibilities where you could remove it. But I'm surprised like all the other, like, because made yourself a ton of buffs, right? You got a shield, you got your own intellect buff and all these other things. I'm surprised you were able to cleanse that one specifically, honestly. Here we go. So that should hopefully be on random critters and Anastasia, the Dirty Sisters. Ah, yeah. That's a hell of a name. Unfortunately, Sailor Moon uniform doesn't provide much defense against 2 death size. Yeah, that is very, very true. Very true. Maybe one day we can achieve that kind of technology, but for now, not yet. So Twitch. Got ourselves team 1 ready to go, but team 2, I think, are still waiting for a guy. Hopefully they'll be able to get in as DL are ready to go. I don't think... Why is it me or does this man look a little sad? Oh, that is sad, my guy. Lotto gonna be first up though, versus Hockey's. Hockey's never even got a chance to play the last time. As Lotto out in the open with a freezing trap, waiting for him. If the man gets himself a wrong angle, walks a little forward, freezing trap, breaks it. Is it the pet that broke it? I think the pet maybe started attacking Hockey's immediately and maybe had a mid-swing attack that broke the freeze. Evasion up for Hockey's. Does not commit cooldowns to Lotto just yet. There goes the Shadow Dance. There goes the big damage. What is that Kingsbane? Hello? Excuse me. What was that Kingsbane just now? Hockey's? Was that Deathmark? That was Deathmark. Lotto at least is able to go for a Turtle Shell, and I think he was able to cleanse himself fully. But that is just a lot of freeze on that cheap shot, forcing a chick out of him into yet another garrote. Lotto is still taking a lot of damage as Hawk is looking just to bleed him out. Shadow Step as he goes in for a, I think it was a flanking strike. Lotto just keeps putting the pressure. Hawk has nowhere to go. Cheat Death is the only thing that's going to save him in this moment. Lotto got him some survival to finish. Cheat Death doesn't even proc. He wasn't even able to cheat Death. Lotto denies the cheat Death. I don't even know how. I don't even know what happened. As it's gonna be Death Sweep looking for the Lotto, but a freezing trap is gonna stop him. For Lotto, this could be an opportunity to maybe get an honor duel or get himself a little bit of healing. Death Sweep just making sure to capture Hawk himself to make sure nobody on the enemy team 1 takes it. Death Shock him immediately. Fury of the Eagle for Lotto, trying to see if he can get himself a much better angle versus Death Sweep. Being stunned, but he does actually walk a little bit forward with a binding shot, stunning him halfway through his go with a freezing trap to stop him. Immediate, no, not even trinket, just a stun right after to a what looked like a sigil of fire. Still, I think connected Lotto with no health, dotted up, but Death Sweep does get to sweep him away. Next up is going to be either Rep as a Hunter. Looks like maybe not. Sorcerer or no Web potentially. I think they're still trying to figure out who's going to be first. Is going to be next. A Death Sweep. We do get 5-man team over here. We get Kevin. We got us as Lath. We got us as Psychotic back in. I like the Smog. This whole lumberjack looking thing. And it's going to be DL trying to go for a bit of an auto duel. Walking in, throwing a weapon at Death Sweep. It's very similar to, you know how like when you had old school fashion duels, people would take like the glove and slap somebody across the face with a glove. That's kind of what it felt like, him throwing his weapon at Death Sweep. It's like, I challenge you to a 1v1 into a fear as the darkness comes down. Death Sweep actually taking quite a few hits here and there. Blurred down, get himself another Death Sweep into a I-beam. That's also going to be a full metamorphosis available. Does give him a fresh new Death Sweep back up and available for DL. That's going to be quite a lot of pressure to deal with. Plus metamorphosis out, leeched up, Demon Hunter, stun onto DL. Massive hit. That's a lot of damage. He himself some kind of a heal. Does end up striking down the warrior before he can find a way out of that situation. Rep charging out over a Death Sweep, trying to see if he has himself a proper go. Doesn't stun him or anything, I don't think, yeah? Into eventual retreat, trying to see if I can avoid any kind of CC. Rep charging in at Death Sweep, both over super low. Death Sweep super low. Might be looking at immunity, going in for a hunt, trying to catch up as much healing as possible. Massive cleave, oh, through Turtle. This ignores the Turtle with a stun out of web. Stun back for Death Sweep, does go for immunity on that secret technique. Oh, he's just trying to see if he can survive this. I don't think there's a way for him to live this, right? No, Web does go in for an eviscerate at the end. There's just actually no way for a Demon Hunter to live that. What? Why? I thought he did pretty good. Last up next versus Web. Stun to follow onto the Rogue. Immediate hunt, blowing him up with a big explosive. What is it? Essence break? That is Essence break, right? Death sweeps to follow as a blind comes out for the Rogue. Cloak of Shadows right after. Gouge onto last. Looking to back up out of there. How do you gouge a blind Demon Hunter though? How do you gouge Demon Hunters when they are canonically actually mostly blind? Evening lads, what's up, Aura? How you doing, my guy? Watching Web, trying to see if he can hold the fort on his team. Sorcerer might just, he's just sitting on him. Oh my god, he's just planted a banner on his leg. I claimed the spot right here. The spot where death lies. I claim it. It's just, I feel like you're gonna give Lath an extra target to cleave off of and maybe even heal off of. He's gonna hit you with a fear. Doesn't even try to target you. As long as you're not fighting. Big cleave by Lath, stun by Web, got himself full sepsis, looking to see if he can turn this around big time onto Lath. Lath probably has a ton of damage secured and ready to go. Massive blade dance does a ton of output with Web, taking hits after hits. Cheat death, last bit, and that's gonna be Lath taking him out, stealing the man's soul. Sorcerer, you're the last one left on the team, my guy. You're the last one. Are you ready? Lath is trying to give as much of an auto as possible. He's not even sure. He's just trying to steal some souls from you. You do poly him for a full heal. Oh, hold on a second. Now, if you break his poly, right? Oh no, letting him get the full heal, but it is going to start off with a Ring of Fire immediately, blasting him out. Stun onto Sorcerer, got him some blinks as well as Alter Time. As long as Alter Time does not get purged, you'll be a-okay. Trying to see if he can get himself a better position. Is that was that a hunt from Lath? Trying to go for a bit of immunity, getting booped by the orb, doesn't really worry about it whatsoever. As long as he's got the immunity for the orb, he'll be okay. Try to go for a kick, doesn't quite connect, but I think the stun did though. Arcane missiles, polymorph to follow, nothing can be stopped right now. Sorcerer got plenty of survivability with that extra armor buff, but this is where Lath needs to go for more of that chaos damage. As long as you can break through the shield of Sorcerer, if you can remove it by just purging it or consuming it, that'll also not only give you a heal because you get a soul out of it, but also it gives you well, I guess a mage that's naked without any shields. Touch the magic onto Lath, might be in a lot of trouble. Arcane Blast just to see if he can break past the Demon Hunter. Looks like he might be able to barrage him down. Does get to vaporize him right in front of our eyes with Psychotic charging out over for the team to drop it down the port, and needs to get himself a better angle versus Sorcerer, but it looks like he's gonna hold himself back. He's letting the Wizard recover his health back behind the pillar, not even sending out the pet or anything. I like it. A little bit of that honor duel to slow down the match. 6 minutes in, 31% dampener. Sorcerer got 2 more to go through if he wants to get a chance at potentially bringing the victory back to his team. Also, you didn't see this, but behind the pillar he used shift and power. Apparently they're going to be reducing the effect of that shifting power to make it a little bit smaller and less in people's faces. Because right now apparently a lot of people are reporting that it's kind of like blinding in comparison to the Blue Night Fae version. This Arcane version is more stroby. So apparently they're going to be reducing that a little bit in intensity, which is kind of nice, saving everybody his eyeballs. Oblivion out of the Affliction Warlock. For some reason I thought you were Destruction. Trying to see if he can just live through Drain Souls. Iceback might need to come out for Sorcerer. Does go for the Altar to recover all that health, but Psychotic just able to live through Touch of the Magi. Going for a trick and just to break out of the roots so you can see mobile. Arcanosphere is going to hit him either way though. Why did I think you were a Destruction Warlock? I think because I didn't see any of your buffs. I thought Wall, I thought Darkness, and Dark Pact. And then I thought maybe there's a green fell shards that was going to be some conflagrations, but no. You're an Affliction. Sorcerer hanging in just fine behind the pillar. His guy is just kind of staring over his succubus. Yeah, like, would you say that this is like blinding over the effect? I feel like it is kind of like, it's kind of large-ish. And maybe it's like the animation just kind of, the way that it springs outwards from the mage feels a little different. Maybe. Touching the magic on Psychotic. He's going in for a big gateway, trying to see if he can close the gap. Trinket out of Sorcerer. Got him some big blasters on Psychotic. Going in for Warlock Houston. Is that going to be enough to save him though? Got him some maybe a shield. Last second. Touching the magic still on him. No health whatsoever. He just needs a sneeze on the guy and he's done for. Hold on a moment. Psychotic needs recovery. Can't go into the Ring of Fire. So it's going to be the mage on the other side. Spell slinging at him with an Arcane Missile or Arcane Barrage. Just slinging at the boy. Kevin gonna be up next, trying to see if he can get himself a better angle versus Sorcerer. Kevin making a return back in, but Sorcerer making sure to barrage him as soon as he gets a bit of that line of sight around the pillar. with more missiles. Just relentless, because the dampening is kind of high. He can recover a little bit. Got the mana, and is trying to see if he can maybe go as aggressive as humanly possible. Sorcerer does hold on to an ice block, so that is one thing that could still save him. Missiles are backup. Doesn't need to worry about interrupts because of the way the boomies interrupt. Well, just unless you're going like what, Skull Bastion, which I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. Arcanosphere getting loaded up. Can Kevin dodge it? He doesn't even try to. He just tried to see if he can go for healing. Barkskin just to see if he can prevent some of the damage. At this point, your healing is going to be limited. The best you can do is try to prevent as much damage as humanly possible. Sorcerer is probably the best at it because of Alter Time, but Kevin with his defenses might be okay. Bash onto Sorcerer. Needs to maintain those dots onto the mage because that will whittle him down a little by little over time. Especially if you can get some range on Sorcerer too, that'd be huge. Freeze. Trinket to follow. Arcane Surge out for Sorcerer, walking with it. Kevin might be in a ton of trouble unless he can maybe go for some defenses. That or CC onto Sorcerer. Maybe go for a cycle potentially. That's a lot of damage. Just absolutely drilled down as the wizard. Sorcerer, otherwise known as Chill Pills, on his Arcane Mage, blasting the competition back. Deathstrip came in with a clean sweep of 3. Sorcerer slowed him down. Oh, actually, no, it was Web that slowed him down, wasn't it? And then Sorcerer took over afterwards to bring victory back for his side of the team. Well done, well done. Let's get ourselves another one going, boys. The back and forth with the mage bringing it back. I love seeing it. That is so good. Let me know if you guys' groups are ready. Lath as well as Chill. Let me know if you guys are good. And we'll queue another one. Missile melted. Dude, missiles are so good for mages. Especially if you do that thing that Seavark usually does. Where he kind of like starts missiles and then he starts channeling them with the, what's that one button? All mages should have access to it, right? Let me see it, because I never remember. It is the Ice Flows. So you could actually start casting Ice Flows ahead of time or cast Ice Flows mid-cast. So what this does is makes your next spell something you can use while moving. So as long as it's spelled within 10 seconds of a cast, you can cast it while moving. So you can press Ice Flows, pop around the pillar, start missiles, and go behind the pillar, and you can still channel it. There's a little bit of like a question of like how should channeling abilities work behind pillars? Like, should they break because you lose line of sight, or should you not break? But for mages, it definitely helps them out in duels a ton. Let me know if ready, friend. Slipstream. Oh, that too. I forgot. Clear casting too. Clear casting allows missiles. So you don't take, or do you still take Ice Flows, or do you not take anything in that row at all? Huh. I forgot about Slipstream too. Should be a yes, sir. Okay, cool. Let's get ourselves into, I'll try going with it. I tried doing the same thing I did for EU. I'll try not to do Blade's Edge too early. He has Ice Flows. Yeah, I was gonna say, because Ice Flows, especially like if you're casting Cannon Sphere or even shifting power while moving, that is huge. That is really, really good. Let me see if I can get Ice Flows more for shifting, or Cannon Sphere, RF, Poly. Oh, okay, so you have it like combined specifically. Okay, I see now. No groups available. Once we have some spots, man, we'll get you going. Yeah, Ranger, we'll definitely get you guys going in. We usually rotate people pretty quickly. Let's do, I'll do Blackrock Hold, but then I think I want to mix it up a bit. Despise the map, just don't do Downland Sewers. Okay, I will not do Downland Sewers immediately for your laugh. Okay, I will do every other map except that one. I'll do Blackrock Hold. We can maybe get a Lord Run here, maybe a nice Tiger's Peak, maybe a Blade's Edge, and then Downland Sewers or something along those lines, right? I'll try to give you guys as much variety as possible. I just know that everybody usually hates Blade's Edge, even though I feel like that map helped out our Shadow Priest yesterday on the EU for Hunters. If this is EU and still see grip with not dampening, you know what? You're probably not completely wrong, Lore. Again, Grifka gets a lot of grief as is, but then again, the way he plays, some might as well changes them to Griefka, because he does play into like Dampener. Like he resets and he'll keep going until like high dampening. Yesterday we saw that with the mage. It was Johnny though heals a ton. I was surprised. I didn't realize mages could actually just have this much survivability. Like straight up healing. He's actually just healing. Wait, what? What happened? Chill's left. What's going on? I'm not sure. Switch. We're missing a couple of bodies on Team 1. I'm not sure what's happening, but hopefully they'll get back in. But it's going to be a lot of out here in the open versus Kevin. I am actually still considered for Wev as well as Rapid. Those three can hold the fort here because they're missing 1 and 2. Missing 2 bodies. Lotto does catch Kevin though. As a Boomkin, he actually, I think, stands a fair chance. Well, I think Lotto stands a fair chance. Boomkins can do well. But in the past, we've seen druids generally go down to hunters, stun into Kevin, having to go for basket trinkets as he gets super low, has to activate defenses really early. Renewal already been used, got himself thorns at the very least, and Lotto's still chasing after him. Kevin just looking to create as much space as possible, looking for a cyclone, does get interrupted as Lotto closes the gap. Lotto's still doing damage into thorns. That's where Kevin, all he can do at this point is try to go defensive, cyclones the bed, but Lotto does take it with Psychotic, gonna be up next. Does he have a kick? Trying to go for a bit of a burst of his own into the second as you see Psychotic just loading up Lotto right now, full of dodges, got himself quite a bit of damage. Fear of the Eagle into an interrupt on Shadow, does get himself a dark pack either way though, as Lotto backs up out of there. The hit and run strat for the Hunter is actually working really well, does get caught by Drain Life, look at the Harpoon in there, massive hits onto Psychotic, goes in for a wall with a Warlock Helston, trying to see if he can get himself a Reflect in case it's a freezing trap, but it's actually just a charge trap. Shadow Fear around the corner, doesn't quite connect. Psychotic not doing that great on health right now. He can still do a ton of damage with his dots versus Lotto, and if he gets some full Oblivion, that'll be massive. Does go for Succubus onto Lotto and looking to dot him up, but not really got himself any kind of winning strategy just yet. Needs a Mortal, needs a Fear combo stun, might not even get a chance to Mortal last second with the UA, needs a Drain right now, otherwise, oh, just a kill shot out of Lotto, still taking a couple of those rapturing dots back to him, back with him behind to his side of the arena. But man, he does get to survive it. What's up next? Is it Hockey's Lath or Death? Because there, whichever one is going to be. I think they're either trying to figure out who's going to be next. It looks like it's not Death Sweep. It's just in the corner. We got us Lath over here. We got us Hockey's chilling as well. I think they're either maybe trying to give Lotto a chance to like get a full reset or something. Or, oh, it is Hockey's. He's trying to give Lotto an honorable duel. I think Lotto at this point maybe should come out of cam, alright? He sees where Hockey is at. Maybe I feel like it'll be fair in some way. I feel like if I was the Hunter in the situation, I would let the rogue get the open on me. Because it's like, you know what? He could have rushed me. He could have bled me up. I see exactly where he's at. Hockey's is just now out in the open. He's kind of playing behind now. I guess Lotto also doesn't have a trinket, so he does have that disadvantage. Dude. Hockey's, your health, with just a one death shock him. It's just taking hits. Trinket off of that stun. Lotto trying to see if he can back up out of there. Second stun onto Hawkins as he got himself that evasion. Cloak of Shadows to all the traps in case anything goes down. Needs to get himself a full stun onto Lotto. Turtle Shells, he's trying to get himself a proper go. I think Hawkins did commit a full King's Bane either way though. That is unfortunate, having to turn the damage onto the pet. Lotto was given a chance to survive and he's going to take every single advantage he can get. But so far he's been able to counter Hawkins' full big death mark ghost. Gotta give him some credit there. Hawkins, no hell whatsoever. I think it's just over, right? Vanish, Harpoon, Smoke, Cheat Death, nothing. Man, Lotto's giving all the advantages in the world there. With, I think it's going to be, yeah, Death Sweep coming back in. He got 3 hunters or 3 players to get through. Lotto still at least trying to hold his fort at the very best. I still am wondering what happened to Team 1 players. Lotto, Rep, and Web are trying to do the best they can. But is Lotto actually going to be able to 1v5 here? I feel like against Death Sweep it gets a little bit more difficult. Lotto has everything here, besides Turtle. But he has all the CC and everything. And Death Sweep even giving him the chance to get an open, a trinket, trying to go for a bit of eventual retreat, charging to the side with a fell blade afterwards, got himself I-beam, so that's meta activated. Lotto could go for a trinket, does get a trinket going, freezing trap waiting for Death Sweep, he does meta over it. Hold on, with a binding shot in front of him, is he gonna tether? Or no? He does tether. Hold on, if he moves, he does get stunned. It is very, very short though. Lotto tried to see if he could swing around, maybe get a bit of that cheeky damage. Fear of the Eagle to activate his steer set. Full burst is available. Death Sweep is going to hit with a massive hits of kill shots. That's still a lot of damage taken. Stun into Lotto. Gives him an opportunity. Full burst available. Does he get the damage here, Lotto? Oh, he does go down with Death Sweep taking him. Rep is going to be up next. Stun into Lotto, or Death Sweep rather. But he is DR'd though. From that last stun. I think it was the binding shot still, yeah? Into a full immunity as the death shock was spinning right through him. I-beam right after. Stun to follow. Darkness down. At least he can maybe turn attention onto the pet and get some kind of healing. A 21% dampening. It's not going to feel great. Does burn the freezing trap really early. So at least he doesn't have to worry about it for a while. That's going to be full fury. I don't know how he'll live this Death Sweep. Try to see if he can get himself any kind of survivability. Got himself more sigils. Into a disarm. Into a hunt available. Does at least give himself an opportunity to catch up a little bit of health. Massive burst with a hunt is actually letting him catch up a ton of healing. With rapid no health whatsoever. Hold on a second. Did he just die to the bleeds? Is that what happened? Death Sweeps. Trying to see if he can sweep up the whatever we had of that 3-man team. With Rev tricking out of this one. Doesn't want to give Death Sweep a chance. Yeah. Taking him with Lad being the last one out. I think him and Web get to duel each other before, right? Web walking into this one without a trinket though. So the team one is actually, even though they're like 2 men behind, they're still trying to hold the fort. They're still trying to do stuff. I appreciate it. I don't know what happened to the other 2 of that team, but we'll try to see if we can get them full group, like refilled and everything. As Lath trying to see if he can swing around the other side with Web. Has no idea that he's actually that close to him. Does catch him, I think, with the spectral sight. Trinket to follow. Got himself a big blade dance right after. As Lath with a metamorphosis cloak and evasion is up for Web. He's got himself all defense used up. Blind to follow. Lath does not have a trinket. His reset style is legit for the matches. Wait, what's happening? What's going on? What happened, Chills? I'm not sure. Wait, what's happening? His reset style isn't legit. I'm not. Okay, I'll need to see what you mean by that in just a bit. Talking about Griff? Oh, talking about Griff. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, okay. I thought you meant like someone in this duel with resets or whatever. I was gonna say for a moment. Web does get himself a Shadow Strike versus Laugh into a vengeful retreat just to make sure he doesn't get hit by too many stuns. Into, I don't even know if that soul break hit him. I think Web might have been able to dodge it because it was maybe like way above his head. Literally, literally the ability went above his head. With a charge out for Lath, does get disarmed for a second, but Web cannot go anywhere. He's slowed down to abysmally slow speeds, has himself advantage to at least escape with his sprint going back up, letting him literally run out of there like a racehorse. And Lath trying to use Demon Hunter mobility to catch up with the Rogue, but Rogues have gotten so much faster as of like 10-2, right? That's what it was? Or not 10-2, yeah, 10-2. Oh, what is this? Web, what is this, BM? What is happening there? As he goes in for another sap and a Lath, he's just trying to play. Not only is he trying to do damage, like health bar damage, but also some emotional damage. Just trying to see if he can taunt the competitor to stun onto Lath's secret technique to follow, get himself a bit of a damage with a full immunity for Lath. As he's looking for a bit of recovery, has himself a big hunt. Fear onto Web. I've to follow trinkets afterwards. You have a stun for the guy. Cheap shot. Super yard. Stun full into Web. Lath may need to go for a hunt. I don't know if he got to use one. Does go for the hunt with a stun right after. Needs just a little bit more damage. Big blade dance with dots with the matter right after. Cloak or shadows to help him immune any kind of damage. Has himself an evasion in case needed to. And Lath just bouncing around looking for Web. Does get to burn him around the corner. I-beam right after Web, getting to avoid it entirely with line of sight, trying to cleave him down, just looking to strike abilities in any direction, trying to find the Rogue, like trying to find a light switch in darkness right now. As Web somehow able to escape the stuns of Lath for just a second. Hopefully he doesn't go for a stun there. No. Cheap shot. Does get to connect. Big secret technique. I think it might be over. Stun by Lath. Darkness down. He sees whatever survivability he can. Does, go through the back behind the guy. Cheap shot does go for the eviscerate. In darkness, there's a chance that eviscerate would have been absorbed into the darkness. But he does get to RNG his way out of that one. Well done. That was actually such a close duel. I feel like they could have went in either direction there for a good bit. Let's get us another one going, yeah? Let's see if we can get us his full teams too. Gotta go. Okay, all good. Cool. So Kevin's, we're gonna have to swap him out here real quick. Need one? Yeah, we'll get you guys some bodies here in just a bit. I'm gonna help Lath here really quickly. Set up a group. NA 519, 520, 520. Here we are. Invite friend. I'll get ya with a team. Pass me a lead real quick too. Pass lead plus. Cool. I'll set it up for you boys. Molten Core under 5V5 1v1 Duels. If you guys want to join us, more than welcome to it. Duels are back up and ready. And we need uno mas. I also want to do. Oh wait, that's already active. Perfect. Let me see if I can maybe get like another homie. Outer. Okay, how many rogues do we have? 2? That's 2 rogues. But I think we'll be okay. Life will get you in the other group in case I need more. Yeah, we can do that. So let me do this. You guys are all good. I'm gonna give Lath lead, and you're set. I'm gonna back out. Let me know if you need help setting up other group. Chill, are you still in the other group or are you taking a break? If you want to see an actually good rogue, it'll be the one who doesn't spam races till dampening gives a game for free. True. Yeah, watching AW season, there's too many rogue teams. It's not funny to watch anymore. Got excited seeing the Frost Diva, but they just got bodied too hard by Outlaw. Man, yeah, rogues. I feel like that's how the arenas have. I feel like arenas are kind of boring to watch if it's the same teams with same strategies constantly. I feel like they're the best when there's variety, but rogues are very strong. I feel like team one left because DH is RP. Is that what happened? Okay, we will help them put a group together if necessary. Chills, are you trying to put one or Wev? Wev is trying to get one. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can sign up and take over. I'm gonna sign up and take over. I'm gonna sign up and take over real quick. Let me do that real quickly. Delisted? Oh wait, hold on. 5? Oh, we guys are good. Okay, cool. Cool. Nice. We'll get a... What arena do we do now? Tigers? Lordaeron. We'll do Lordaeron. What's up, Dal? What's up, Jake? How you doing, my guy? What I just seen is new versus new gameplay. Kenboy. What are you talking about? You're not participating. You're not participating. Why would you talk about yourself like that? What? How are you? I thought rogues are always unable to see gut rogues. Yeah, just delete them. Yeah, delete rogues, man. I think it's a good idea. I think it'll be healthy for the game, right? Because rogues, I mean, they stun you. They got like 1,000 stuns. They just never really die, right? They're just improved stealth. Yes, just remove it out of the game. Not a mechanic anyone needs at all. You know what I mean? Just remove it. Well played, now. I'm so sorry. No, seriously, like, is that where we're going? Are we trying to get rogues? Because like I knew they were kind of strong. I just didn't realize we were going to be everywhere with AWC, honestly. But I feel like with rogues, I just want rogues to be like in the middle ground where we're like not insane, but not like OP either. Like, can I just get like middle ground? Because I don't want to be hated by all my friends, but like I still want to be able to enjoy my spec like guilt free. You know what I mean? Switch. Okay. Out of all of them, Outlaw? That's the one we're hating? It's wild. Outer, as an Outlaw rogue, trying to see if he can find Lotto, actually kind of walking next to him. Whereas Lotto having to walk with that slow and steady camo. Oh, he does catch him. Outer walks into a trap immediately. As an Outer rogue, you should have a lot of sustained damage though. Trying to see if he can go for a step. Stun into Lotto. Shrinking to fall off the cheap shot into a kidney shot right after. He's just ready to go with the freezing trap, but he does end up trinketing out of it. I think actually Deathmark or Deathshock him would have been able to break it either way. Cloak shot is Outer rogue aggressively early. Does he still have an evasion? Grenades getting sent in by Lotto into a disarm for Outer. Goes in for advantage, but that cloak does remove the Hunter's Mark. Let him catch a quick blind onto Lotto. Trying to see if he can find himself a better angle. Looks like dots do keep him out in the open. Still get himself a full cheap shot. Needs to get himself a kidney shot onto Lotto if possible, or rather just between the eyes and from a distance. Lotto hoping to close that gap. Look at Outer with the range damage he's got going on. Blade rushing right over. Lotto with the turtle shell looking for a bit of defense as Outer back trying to see if he can be out of there as soon as possible. I don't know if he's got any defenses. I think it's just over, right? Cheat death is available, but we've seen rogues have the cheat death just completely like taken out of them for no reason. Goes in for biting. Disarm on a Fury? That's the thing? Also look at that cheat death. That was a quote-unquote cheat death. That was a rogue cheating death right there. What was that? That's Deathstream trying to give Lotto as much of an honor duel as humanly possible, letting the guy at least get a bit of a manning bandage. As he has a full stun ready to go. Lotto trying to make sure that the freezing trap is between the two. Deathstroke using that vengeful to give himself a minute to crack control just to run right over them as long as he's midair. So if he's like right above a freezing trap and he's still midair, it is going to trip up, but nothing's going to happen to the guy. He's clean. Lotto taking a bit of damage himself. Does he have any defenses though? Fortification of the Bear or even Survival of the Fittest will be amazing. Does get to avoid the sigil of Death Sweep as he's trying to see if he can harpoon and disengage all the way around the other side of the tombstone. Stun, catches the big blade dances. That's a ton of damage. Freezing trap to stop him in place for just a bit. Lotto does not have any way to recover health whatsoever. Fear of the Eagle is the last bastion of offense, but there's only so much he can do. As Gosa catching a quick aim cap under Death Sweep. Lex Sweep to follow. Full burst is available. That stun though is very, very DR, so he does doesn't sit along at all, and Gosei's the one taking huge hits, trying to see if he can reconnect with Desu, but the guy's just avoiding him, just flying away from this man as Zuen literally flies in to that other side of that tombstone into an in-cap. Gosa with a fear does have a trinket in case he needs to. Big hunter follow does go for a karma. This one for Deathsweep. He's not going to fight the karma, which I think is exactly what he's going to do. Just going to see if he can try to fight that karma. Gosa feeling that he's not going to be in a good spot, trying to see if he can back up out of there. I've been barely cleaving a meta to reconnect into a quick interrupt. Nothing left, and Gosa does end up going down with Web up next, trying to see if he can lock that Deathsweep. Get in the shot, and he does leave. He knows he's dead to the rogue. There's nothing he can really do. He just wanted to bail out of there as soon as possible. You know what? For Web, it does mean he has, I guess, less cooldowns that he want to commit. For team 2, we have ourselves Hawkins, we have Lath, we have Psychotic waiting their turn. It looks like Lath from one Demon Hunter into the next. Web got himself locked down onto this DH with a blind to follow. Trinket out for Lath really early, so Web is just going to take the Trinket victory and get the hell out of dodge. If he can get himself a full sap, a nice reset, some cooldowns, Lath might be in a lot of trouble. Web, though, he has a Trinket. He actually has everything. Hold on a second. I think Web is set to potentially win this one pretty easily. IBM right now for Lath. I think you just try to see if you can strike his abilities in any random direction. Web is going to go for a cloak with an evasion. That's a lot of defense committed all at once. Sigil of Fear to lock him for just a second. Lath with a hunt to follow. Since there's no Cloak of Shadows, Web is going to take full damage. Landing a full stun into Lath. Looking to turn this around for Lath. This is still an opportunity to go for damage. Mad hits from Get a shot into cheap again. Now looking to catch up as much health as he can. Has himself a Warlock Hellstone Stealer from Psychotic, so he could use that maybe to get himself a better chances here. Throwing in the glaives onto Web, trying to slow him down, keeping him bled up with a stun to follow. Blade Dance right after. Is this enough damage? Web with no health. Cheat Death. Oh, Cheat Death for Rogues has not been working nearly as well as I thought it would. What? Why? Why are you flagging that, man? What are you doing? And Chicago joins back in. Hey there, beauty. I like this shield you got going on. It looks so good. Got some of the classic Draenei look. You know what I mean? I like it. I mean, the armor, I guess, doesn't really work super well with the shield because one is purple, one is blue. But in the lighting of Lordaeron Arena, it works pretty well, honestly. It's like a darkened lighting. Everything's kind of dark bluish in a way, or dampened, or maybe it's like even hazel green because of the sky. Immunity out for Lath as Chicago playing Elemental Shaman, trying to go for the big Zapper build, I think, or playing Lava Burst instead. Into a lasso as Lath trying to close that gap. Blur is up, so he does have some kind of a magic DR to help him survive a bit of this damage. For Chicago, though, as long as they got Earth Shocks and Frost Shocks, they can control Lath the entire time. With freebie Lava Bursts that are instant cast, there really isn't much need for Chicago to hard cast any abilities. Trying to go for a hunt of your own, was Lath rooted there, or did he just cancel it? I'm not sure. I think he might have just canceled it, but a full hunt is up with Chicago. Is going to go for a bit of a leap, trying to go for a heals of their own. Is going to get himself at least casting that is uninterruptible, but a 27% dampen is going to be a little bit more difficult. Got himself the Earth Elemental joining in. Lath avoiding the Hex, I think, with eventual retreat. Burrow down for Chicago, just looking to have himself a bit of an escape, knocking up the DH, but they mastered the control of themselves while in the skies. Wall up for Chicago lasso, but that last bit of Blade Dance does break past it with Sorcerer, last one left, or for the team one, to try to see if he could claim some kind of victory for his side of the arena. As Lath charging out immediately stuns the guy. I-Beam, Sigil of Fear, Journey's Burst, the Touch of Magi is on him. Doesn't have an immunity anymore, but could potentially throw down a Darkness to give himself whatever recovery possible. Big missiles down for Sorcerer around the corner with an Arcanister, maybe to move the Demon Hunter back, trying to see if he can avoid it. Does jump literally right over it. The Z-axis is real into a quick prison. Sorcerer missing the breath too. That's actually going to set him back a bit, especially yet another virtual retreat. Letting him close the gap while ignoring the polymorph entirely. Stun right after, tricking to follow. Might be a nice buck for Sorcerer. I think it is going to be a bit of a reset for him, as the guy is looking for as much recovery as possible, while Lath picking up all that healing just from staying aggressive, avoiding CC, continuously doing damage, and now he's got a big old hunt to perhaps even more damage onto Sorcerer. The guy got a little bit of survivability, interrupting him on even the most basic heal ability, polymorph right after, but Sorcerer got no health at all the time, but no health whatsoever. Lath got himself a bit of defense as well off that eventual retreat. Sorcerer does create some space, but I don't know if this will be enough. Missiles are available, touch of the Magi and everything's up, but it's going to be a huge cleave by Lath, taking him out. My goodness. Lath with 3, and I think it was Parasite with 2, right? So it was basically just Demon Hunters running amok this time around. Oh my god, dude, Demon Hunters. I remember these guys didn't used to be good at duels at all, just DH in general. But I feel like ever since the rework, they've gotten like a lot burstier. Q3s now? Alright, sounds good, my guy. GG's. GG's. We'll get ourselves a replacement for Death Sweep and we'll get someone else going, yeah? Yeah, let's get a sizzle group. We did have a druid that tried to queue up earlier, so if you pass me lead again. Yep, thank you, thank you. You just pass me lead. I can take care of everything afterwards. Whatever druid that was trying to sign up earlier, let me know. We got a spot available for you right now if you want to pop in, my guy. Groups are listed. Raids Legacy, 5V5 1V1 DUELS, all good. Yeah, they're uber, super, ultra buff their damage. Quite a bit, yeah. There's a lot of different like elements now as part of it. I never nerfed it. So they nerfed PvE damage, like in PvE, because they don't think those care about fighting my name is in PvE. So they nerfed the PvE damage, but they didn't nerf a lot of the. They nerfed some of the bursty elements, but the PvE parts that they did nerf don't really apply as much for PvE. You know what I mean? Psycho left 2. Oh, Psychotic left 2. Okay, so we'll need an extra spot as well. Okay, cool. Nice. Yeah. Wasn't? I mean, BFA DH was the same way. Well, BFA was. You're not wrong. Merlin or Ultima, I can only take one of you boys. I can't take both. I can only take one of you. But as long as there's an extra spot, I can take both of you. BFA DH just ran at you. So the BFA DH had a really big leech. And you also played with Azurite gear, which had a lot of little procs. And you had little bleeds as Demon Hunter and little abilities and procs created little procs kind of deal. So you would just do little consistent bits of damage just for like existing with your blade dances, your immolation auras, and the ton of leech gave you a lot of healing. Since you're doing a lot of damage constantly, you're constantly leeching it back to your health, which made him super, super tanky. Nowadays, Demon Hunters are actually not that tanky, but they have a great bit of charge in, stun, big burst, escape, and as long as you use Vengeful Retreat during that time, you're taking less damage, you're immune to CC, you have Blur in a 1 minute cooldown, you have an immunity, you don't constantly heal, but you have big hit and runs where you can get in, control, lock down, big burst for a good bit with a couple blade dances, escape, back up away, and wait until you have those go again. So you have to like get in, do a bunch, back up. Get in, do a bunch, back up. And that's kind of how you end up playing them right now. DH doesn't take is hilarious. Like if you lock him down in a stun, they die like every other class, is what I'm trying to say. Like if he just stands there and you hit him, they take just about as much damage as every other class. But what makes him tanky is that hit and run, being able to get out, get in, get a bit of healing, get out kind of deal. You know what I mean? So when I think tanky, oh, that's a lot of rogues. We can't do that, Ultima. Oh, Ultima, I love you. That's a lot of rogues, though. Hold on. Ultima, I love you, bud. But I didn't realize we have that many rogues here. Can't do. Yo, chill. Would you want to swap out a rogue? Oh, you guys have hockeys, right? If you guys give last one guy and we give you guys Ultima, then we'll have at least 2 rogues per team. That would be kind of like even, right? Massive damage reduction they get all the time. They do get quite a bit of passive magic damage reduction. I think it's like 10% though, isn't it? Or 15? How much is it? I know that you have your sigil, and I think there's a reducing magic taken by 5%. Versatility with, I think there was another one here that also reduced damage taken, right? Magic damage by 3%, physical damage by 5%. So it's like 8 from this, with a bit extra versa. And I think the fact that you have glyphs by 10? More than it should be. I'm pretty sure it's 10, so like altogether it's like 15, 18, and 5% physical, plus or whatever versatility gives you. So it is a bit, but it's not like 50% of your damage taken is reduced, right? That'll be like a big, big, big number. That was good. Let me see if I can add you real quick. EDZ hashtag 1585. Just to make sure yeah. Just to make sure I go good. Okay, bro. Yeah. As soon as we got spots, not too many rogues will be good. We have 1. Okay, so just 1-on-1. So we need an extra body over for this side of the team. Who else can I invite? Added, Ampix, Bald. Oh, does Bald want to join in? Hey, Bald. Wanna join 5v5 Duels, friend? Because Chicago is in. I also could see if CJ wants to join in. Hey, CJ. Wait, we got a spot? Merlin? Okay, we'll get Merlin in. Perfect. That'll work out. That'll work. That'll work. Beautiful. Groups are set. Ready? Because we are. Because this group is ready. As soon as you tell me you're ready, we'll get going. I'll pass you lead. You don't have to set it back to like raid or party last. I don't know if it does the game, if the game does this automatically. You can keep it in raid and I can still do the queue and everything's fine. Like that won't break anything at all. 5, beautiful. We got a group. Let me see if I can get a so let's do Tiger Speak, because we're trying to avoid Dalaran sewers and Blades Edge Arena if possible. Honestly, I feel like the Agent Soul rotation is one big burst. It is a lot of bursts, that's true. It's gotten a little bit more complex since BFA days. Like it used to be just walk in, I-beam, blade dance, couple of chaos strikes, you're good. But there is a bit more of like involvement now after the 10-2 rework. I won't say they're an easy class like they used to be, like simple, like not simple, but I don't know, they're like I know a calculus equation or anything like that, right? I don't know if you'll be doing a lot of that kind of work, but they've gotten a little bit more like involved. At least on the PvE side of things, a lot of players admit that yeah, they've gotten a little bit more involved. There's a bit more going on now. Not like impossible to learn, but there's more to it. They're for sure easy at a K-man. Speaking of one of the DH, you think so? Okay, maybe it's like when you, it's like, okay, so maybe then it's like, I guess I need to give them a run in PvP just to really know for sure. But from PvE angle, people have told me that they're not the most difficult, but they've gotten like a lot more difficult than before. So like, it used to be very, very straightforward. Now there's like a lot more moving parts to it. So Twitch, got ourselves team 1 together with Gosa. We're waiting for his turn. Oh! That's a beautiful looking mount. That thing looks great. Lotto on this team. I think they're still trying to figure out who's going to be next with Sorcerer, Web in the back, as well as Chicago also as this enhancement shaman this time. I like it. Oh, I haven't seen you play enhanced in a bit. Hacker Shadow over in team 2. We got us as Lath. Looks like he's going to be first. Waiting his turn. Looks like it's going to be Lotto first up. In the back, we got us as Life, Merlin, as well as Outer. Is Lath charging right in. Lotto looking to back up out of there. I think there's a lot of times you've seen Lotto go first, right? Freezing Trap on the Lath, but he does end up breaking to the Death Chakra, which is still spinning around Lath. Turtle Shell, just to get himself some manic bandages, trying to find himself some cover from all this chaos outside, as Lath goes on for yet another stone. Cannot be slowed down by a simple hunter, unless you got a Harpoon. Even Harpoon doesn't do anything, as he got himself a full vengeful retreat, just slice it right through the hunter, slaughtering him in front of the arena, and just doesn't even give him a proper chance here. Breath by Sorcerer, looking for a Sigil of Fear. What is that Sigil? That is so good. Hold on, I don't think that Breath even connected, did it? Unless you trinket it? Or maybe it was super short? I'm not even sure. Touching the Magi is up for Lath. It might be a little bit of trouble right now, unless he pops defensives or unless he's very, very careful. Sorcerer looking to get himself around the corner with Lath while blasting him out with those missiles. Looking for a bit of a reposition with a blink. Touching the Magi slamming, but it doesn't do the most amount of damage as Lath looking to close that gap. Imprison onto Sorcerer for just a second. Nova to create some space. Arcana Sphere might descend you. Hold on. Darkness isn't enough right now though. No, it still gets hit. I don't know where he picked up health. I think it was maybe Battlemaster's Trinket. Possibly into an interrupt onto Sorcerer, got himself Fire Breath at the very least. Quick Invis just to reduce some of the damage taken as Lath trying to stay midair as much as possible. Big hunt to close that distance. Big I-beam for that Metamorphosis. Massive healing is back out for Lath. He's going to be in a good spot for a good while. Interrupt onto Sorcerer with an Ice Block to follow. Lath catching up quite a lot of healing while dampening is still fairly low, with Sorcerer looking for a reset entirely. Just waiting out that entire Ice Block, recovering as much health as possible, as he doesn't really have access to shields or anything. Got him to blink, needs it all the time, into a freeze, Ring of Fire into Lath, should hopefully be able to get a bit of damage going. Arcane Surge while mobility is active. Lath might be in a ton of trouble, but does go for immunity. Touch of the Magic damage still builds up. Even if you're not directly hitting Lath, or while he's got immunity, touch of the Magic damage still counts everything. It still calculates exactly how much damage it did, and it can still do a big slam down either way though, as Lath does get to close the gap again. Impress him for a moment. Meta not close enough to connect, close enough to get an interrupt though. Charges back in. Breath on the Iben to disrupted. The Sorcerer looking for another Ring of Fire. Lath with no health whatsoever. Missiles might be enough to take him down. Needs a big stun onto Sorcerer, and he gotta wait to heal. I think it just might be over as he's setting out everything. Barrage does end up capping him at the end. Oh, that was a lot of back and forth. The mobility out of the two. Ice Block had to be used by Sorcerer is gonna put him in a bit of a weirder spot as the Life is going to be joining in as a balance druid. I love how whimsical these things look, man. This running animation is so good. This man means business. He's just running to do some business right now. I love it. A sorcerer looking to get himself hopefully a safer angle, going for a trinket out of the root just to break out of the solar beam. As Life not walking into the ring of fire. He's just going to have to play it a little bit slower by the looks of it. No! Sorcerer poking his head out just to get a bit of damage going. There's a lot of starbursts all over the place, so if he runs into one by accident, he could be in a bad spot. That, or if Light picks one up and then goes to tackle Sorcerer, he'll be huge, goes in for a Convoke, but Sorcerer's nowhere nearby, so he has to go for a self-heal. If he just rushes him right now, that could be huge. Hold on. That's what he's trying to go for. Picking up a star with him just to knock him up and do a bit of damage. Especially if you got yourself an Eclipse, that stuff is arcane or astral damage, so if you got an Eclipse, all of it gets buffed up. Dots are up. Sorcerer not in a great spot. Icebuck away for 2 more minutes. Life trying to see if he can land that corner, but he doesn't really get to with a knockback out. Sorcerer has a Fey Dragon on one side and a Druid looking to bring him a star on the other as soon as possible. Got himself at least a Ring of Fire. He can zone him out. That's the best he's got right now. Oh wait, Interrupt is huge. Hold on. Life doesn't have any more defenses. Hold on. He might be in a lot of trouble. Bear for him while Friends of Regen might be enough. Into a silence for just a second. Knocking him up. Looking for a clone. Catching up as much healing as possible. This man barely making it out of this one alive. I don't know if he's got cooldowns or not. It looks like full Fury of the Loon. Convoke is coming back up, so maybe he can make some work here soon. As long as he doesn't get interrupted, I think he'll be okay. Honestly, Convoke, while not in boom kit form to catch up in healing, does force a kick, but Sorcerer is at low health right now. Went in super aggressively. He's still got regrowth and dampening isn't super high, so you can still get a lot of healing. Oh, you actually shift forms every time you go boomkin. I actually like that. Look at that. We got the different versions of you. I like that a lot. Arcana Sphere does actually build up quite a bit of it to knock him back, but Life still has the ability to regrow, dampening still. Hold on strong, almost get that star burst to attack Sorcerer. Maybe hit him? I don't think so. Bash on Sorcerer does have a blink, or human ratio rather, to break out. Got himself missiles. Hold on, Touch of the Magic. This could be huge. Could be a ton of damage. Touch of the Magic slams, but Life got himself Heart of the Wild. And so it's plenty of healing. As long as he doesn't get interrupted, he'll be okay. Interrupting Sorcerer on Frost. As he got Icebuck coming back up in 30, so it's actually kind of okay. Altar time is up, so he's actually fine getting out there and blasting out Life. Actually just Arcane blasting him, standing there like a power cannon. Hold on, Life might be in a ton of trouble. Got himself full burst potentially. The moons have aligned. Convoke with a mad... Is that a moon that dropped on the guy? It took an entire moon to the head and it's just fine. Cyclone last second. Regrows to keep himself maintained. Barely at any health whatsoever. This man needs to find a way to finish off this druid as soon as possible. Trying to see if he can rob him. Hit him with a ring of... Rob him? Wait, ring of... That's ring of power. Never mind. Ring of frost. Rob him? I guess? Doesn't really work anymore, as it's going to be full burst on a Sorcerer looking to recuperate some cooldowns with shifting power. With Merlin going to be up next. Red Paladins, normally not that great against mages, just because it's a ton of slows, ton of roots, and Palis only have one hand of freedom. So against mages, it's just not a best matchup at all. Sorcerer trying to see if he can get away from Merlin. I don't even know where Merlin is exactly at. He's got a blink all over the map. Does have a blink to break out of that stun. Merlin got wings rolling in. Full Crusade, everything available. Icebuck might have to come out for Sorcerer, trying to keep himself alive, but also maintain that 40-yard max range away from Merlin, looking for some bursts of his own. Does he have any big setups? Touch of the Magi, everything's available. Merlin needs something. Shield of Vengeance needs to come out right now. Got himself a big blind onto Sorcerer for a second. Shield of Vengeance breaking through fairly quickly. The man just needs a couple more missiles and a barrage and he might just be done. I think it's over. Oh, he does end up taking it. With double Rogue on the team too. Outlaw is running out with an Adrenaline. We're sprinting in. Doesn't want to give Sorcerer a chance here. Does have a blink to break out of those stuns. Cloak of Shadows out of Rogue really early. That's an Icebuck. Immunity for immunity. Not a bad trade for the Rogue that is a shorter cooldown. But when you're this high to dampening, 7 minutes into the match, you have to do it. Otherwise, it's just death. At this point, all you can do is maybe hopefully position yourself where you can blink away from the Rogue. Nova him. Putting him away from you. You want to break the 30-yard range from the Rogue. It's an Outlaw. Right, so it's like, normally I'd get out of melee. No, pistols is super scary. Does go for the kick, doesn't quite connect. Got himself grappled in order to stay in melee with you. Ring of Fire on the Rogue with Touch of the Magic. No cloak to stop it. That's going to be quite a bit of damage. Shrinking out of Sorcerer just to break out of that CC. Trying to see if he can collapse the Rogue. Hold on a second. Touch of Death. Hold on. Rush. Oh, I think Touch of the Magic collapsed at the end. We just didn't see the animation. He does take it. Oh my goodness, Sorcerer, dude. Just the Gandalf the White over here, blasting these rogues out of here, man. This rogue got his pistols slinging bullets at him, and the man just spell slinging right back at him. Wild West. Not much of a Wild West in this kind of a scenario, right? The scenery. Honestly, can we get like a deserty map for like a Wild West style of arena? Maybe like somewhere in the Barrens or something, with like a couple of line of sight areas or whatever, right? So it's kind of fun. But like more of a deserty biome, or like western biome, I guess, in a way. Ring of Fire for Sorcerer does get hit with a kidney. There's nothing you can do. Hawkins is just, wait a second, that's a big heal. Hold on a second, that is Cloak of Shadows. Hawkins does not want to burn. Oh no, he does. There goes full Death Mark. For Sorcerer, I don't know how you live this Death Mark. That's a full Kingsbane. Everything is up on you, unless you got defensives out of the wazoo. Or at least control the rogue away from you. Those bleeds are rotting you down. You need a heal right now. You need mage food pronto. You might just die of a heart attack. And heart attack. There was. Once the rogue gets the bleeds on you, unless you got someone to mitigate them, and you'll use ult time really early there, unless you got someone to stop the bleeds or reduce the damage they do, anything at all, any kind of heal rolling, it is rough. And this high dampening makes it a little bit more difficult. Gosa catches an in-cap onto Hawkins. He doesn't want to find out. He doesn't want to get hit by leg sweep. Blind, he's just avoiding him. Trinket into a Shadow Step Smoke Bomb. He's just trying to see if he can avoid him. He doesn't, just running from all his troubles into a gouge. He doesn't want to fight Gosa at all. He doesn't want to do any of this. I think he's going to go for Kidney Shot and just like run away, right? Kidney, there's a bleed. Karma doesn't want to fight into it. He's still looking for the reset. Gosa got plenty of mobility though, so you can only run away from the inevitable for so long. Got himself a second step to avoid him. Serenity's up for Gosa. Evasion for Hawkins maybe? Does he have evasion? I think he might have already used it. Disarm. Cheap Death maybe will help you. Does get a cheap shot. Hold on a second. Full dots are in. Oh, I was gonna say maybe if he had evasion, maybe that would have helped him there. But that's a rough one at the end. Sorcerer does bring 12 million damage for the team with 4 slain, with 7.3 million healing. That mage healing is kind of nuts, not gonna lie. Absorbs and like, I think all the time still counts, but like the amount of health you can recover or damage you can prevent, I guess, if you want to combine them together, and it's quite up there. Last use them one more. Okay, we'll get another one going. We'll get Onomas in here. You guys do have a spot open for an extra rogue potentially, right? Potentially. Is it out? Guy that left? Yeah, it is out. So we do have I guess we can get Ultima Beast in here, yeah? Hey, Ultima. Or Caneric? Oh, let's get Caneric in here. Let's get Caneric in here. Just, we have too many rogues, but like normally having 2 of each class per team, like 2 demon hunters, 2 rogues, to whatever, normally has been like pretty kosher. But with how strong rogues are, nowadays we'll be trying to do 1 rogue per team if possible. Because, I mean, they're pretty strong. We could all agree, right? Let's get Latha promote lead. And I'm back out of there. Let me know if ready. What's up, Shell? Hey, Dal, how's it going today, bro? Doing pretty good, my guy. How about you? Enjoying some duels over on the team NA, man. As per usual. I prefer term natural causes. Heart attack, died of natural causes. Okay, we can do natural causes. I can try to remember it. All right, so we got through all the maps that you guys didn't really care too much about, or didn't like prefer not to have. So we only have 1 left now. We got Blade's Edge and we had Dalaran Sewers. Lath didn't want to do Sewers. A lot of people hate Blade's Edge. We'll do 1 Blade's Edge, 1 Sewers, and we'll go back to all the other maps. How did that sound? Because we're burning through all the maps really quick. What's up, Seawork? How you doing, my guy? Get that clean sweep, chill, dude. He's doing it, dude. He's out here. The boy is doing it. He's picking it up, man. He's learning. He's doing good, too, honestly. He's doing good. There's one match at I think at the very start where he got his all-the-time cleansed, but as DH stuff. But outside of that, man, popping off. Why don't you level up the freaking DH? I already have a DH that I actually play. I just have this character with finagled keybinds so I can do all my camera stuff. I have to break a character's keybinds to be able to like move over and switch up to everybody, man. So I keep a 1 character with messed up keybinds so I can just have a character just for spectator. I don't actually mean to play the DH because I don't actually want to play the DH. You know what I mean? It's like that on purpose. And I do that on you too. Twitch, doing good? Hell yeah. Goso over on the team 1, not looking at the competition, just staring at a wall. Source, wait, Blotto, never mind. Hey, how's it going? Sorcerer over here with Web. You know what? I just noticed your manga is a tyrannical set. I actually like the tyrannical set. Look at the shoulders. It's got like shuriken knives on it. And it's like dragon bone armor, I think. It looks dope. Gotta be Caneric first up. It's an Holy Death and Mad Burst with a full army versus Gosa as he's trying to reverse the damage into a Karma. IBF to help Caneric fortify the defenses versus Zowen, Serenity, as well as that Thunderfist. Gets hit with a disarm. Got himself hopefully a little bit of survivability. Silence on the Gosa. Blind to follow. Just sees a little bit of damage. Deathback just to give him more health. Stun to Gosa with a full rocking him down with a grippy hand. Full army of 6 mages join in. Caneric trying to catch up and healing. He needs to wait out until the Necrotica move said is gone. Now he might be able to get healing, but Lichboard falls right at the same time. Chicago trying to give him at least a bit of an honor duel though. Letting him get at least a death strike or 2. That's so nice of you. Last Hunt over on the team 2 array to go swapping on his Mog a bit. Live back here. Actually did really well last duel. Merlin back in, as well as Hockey's and Caneric with a Thunder out of Chicago. Never even got to play Enhancement last match too. Is back to their enhancement roots. Big zapper onto Caneric, trying to summon up an army. Quite a bit of damage on Chicago as a popping wall, as well as Guardian just to survive this. Caneric backing up out of there. I don't know if you have AMS at all or anything, but he's just trying to see if he can leave Chicago. Back there with the pets. That's a not capacitor totem. That is a counter-strike totem. Actually doing a bit of work. That Zappy totem was actually doing a number yesterday for EU duels, so I think Caneric is trying to be extra careful about it. Silence onto Chicago as they got himself a full bloodlust ready, and at this point fully hasted out Shaman. I don't think there's a way to stop you. It's a full, I think it was an elemental blast, that or lava burst crashing down onto the Death Knight. As Merlin trying to give you a bit of an honor duel as well. Look at that, I like it. Just gonna swipe out your totem, stun on Chicago immediately into a knockback. Does send him flying a good distance as he got himself a Crusade rolling in. So if you can find a way to avoid the entire Crusade cooldown, you might be okay, because this is the most amount of damage that a Paladin can do. And if they can stay on you, build up the Crusade, spend Holy Power, the more and more damage they do, actually becomes just super terrifying. Chicago does not have a wall for this one or anything. It's just still stuck next to Merlin as he bubbles. There's actually no way to respond to Merlin at all, unless maybe you can root him now. Anything? You need a bit of survivability. You need to get away from the guy. Crusade wings are down finally. Trying to catch up a little bit of healing as your Raptors are in. Got himself a counter-strike totem so the stun comes out. Trinket to follow. Did not trust that stun. Did not trust to live inside of that stun. You should also walk back to your towards your totem because he's still judgmenting you. So if at least the counter-strike totem was there, it might have like zapped the guy a little bit. That's so difficult to line up like placement of that totem. Especially if you gotta run away from it afterwards into a lightning lasso. Merlin actually taking huge hits here. A decent bit of damage for Chicago with a lust, trying to see if he can just turn this around. Laying hands by the Paladin. I guess it's better than going for Spell Warden or Blessing Protection because Chicago could do both, and that's gonna be full Zapparoo by Chicago taking him out fairly quickly. Who's up next over for the team 2 with Hockey's? Looks like he's going to be up next. And Chicago still continues to hold the fort a little bit longer. Poor DH asking for some levels for DH. That should be bettable, not gonna lie. You're talking about my DH. I'm not trying to level my DH, so Justice. I'm not trying, I already got one. This character, like I said, it's just for spectator stuff. You don't need levels, man. But I'm saying poor DHs. They're really strong right now, yeah. DHs definitely not poor at any moment. Sap out of Hockey's. Does he go for the full go? Because Chicago got every defense sphere. Nothing, doesn't have a trinket, which is well unfortunate part. Getting a trinket out of Hockey's really early. Full death market, everything is active. This way a trinket would have been amazing. Hold on, you might just die. No, oh no! As Chilpils pointed it, died to natural causes. Hockey just full set of dots. And then Chicago, for Chicago, if only you had a trinket to back out of the stun, right? Dying to the sudden demise. For 15 bucks, I'll level DH. Dude, I don't need my DH level, chilled. I don't need it, dude. Oh my god. Garrod onto Sorcerer. As he's trying to see if he can blast Hockey's. Does go for the nice knock. Being able to go for awesome knocks in this arena can really put the enemy in like a weird pocket. We just cannot reach it whatsoever. Sorcerer, though, trying to get some damage roll onto Hockey's. Touch of the Magi is active. Hockey's, for the most part, looking to avoid him. I don't even know where the Mages is at. I think he just used a little time to reposition back to the top of the bridge. Ring of Fire down as Hockey's looking to get himself a better angle. I don't know if that Arcanosphere hits. He does connect. Oh, quite a bit of damage on that thing too. Hockey's got himself a sip pick up, trying to see if he can finally go and put some dots on the chill pills. He doesn't have an evasion. Maybe he can use smoke bomb to get himself some like cover. Still a big blast out of the mage. Not even a okay, tonight we've seen rogues have the cheat death stolen with every single duel. Every rogue that I've seen has never had a cheat death that lasted from like more than a second. Every one of them went down quick. Last, trying to see if he can end this duel quick versus Sorcerer. Blasting him out. Icebox immediately as he got images all around him. For Lath, he's in a great position, man. Great position. No, it was not natural because it was a stroke. It doesn't work with the KMH. Doesn't work with our KMH. Really. Gonna be full fear onto Sorcerer as Lath got himself a bit of a... I love these mobility abilities. Like they rush out and then Fell Blade back in. I do that all the time. I don't know why. I never use my Fell Rush just to like close the gap, always rush past and readjust every single time. As Blast is just... I don't know what Sorcerer could do in this situation. He's just gonna blast it out by Lath. Hold on, got himself a bit of a shield. Hold on a moment into a missiles to follow. Lath so far has had such a good advantage over Sorcerer. After that Icebox, he's just been kind of running circles around the guy. Polymorph. I was thinking maybe it was going to be eventual retreat. Polymorph not going to happen because technically Breath heaps him like above the ground for a bit, but maybe not. Lath does have himself, as long as he's got himself like some kind of way to close the gap. The hit and runs are huge. For Sorcerer, he is going to go for power for Arcane Surge. Immunity for Lath still activates Sorcerer quite a bit of damage with a touch of the Magi. If he can somehow find a way to CC Lath, or at least deny the hunt, does get to blink it away, I think, last second? Is that what happened? Or is he still dotted? I think he's still dotted. I think it's just over for Sorcerer. Unless he can somehow turn this around. He needs a shield. He got himself Invis, a bit of DR. Arcana Sphere, maybe he can knock back Lath. If the Arcana Sphere is big enough, maybe it could be huge. Does go for the blink to escape last second. Got himself barrages to at least slow the guy down. He can spam this barrage as much as possible. Not a lot of health available for this man right now, though. Got himself the smallest shield ever. Big charge for Lath to close around the under the ramp, which is so good. That rush into Fellblade is so good. With Lotto gonna be up next, second to last over for that team. Trying to give, I think it looked like trying to give Lath a bit of an honor duel, but no, he not want to do that. I don't even know if we were running up the bridge or we were on the bridge. I can't even tell. Does end up slamming into Lath, however, though, as a trinket does come out with Life going to be up next. I think of Boomkin, yeah, Boomkin. For some reason, I thought you were Feral for a bit. Full road into Lotto, able to go for a full set of dots. Full burst out of Lotto, though, just trying to see if he can stay on top of life as best as possible. Does go for yet another route. Full set of dots with the Convoke, cannot really get interrupted. Does close the gap, just close enough to land that quick kick, that quick muzzle out of the Hunter. Life still got plenty of damage in him, though. Goes in bear form for a bit of recovery. Heart of the Wild, while a 41% dampening. Probably not the worst idea at all, though. Lotto looking to close the gap. If you can run the Hunter into one of these starbursts, that would be huge. Life, not a lot of health available, though. It looks like a dotted by something. Maybe just the kill shots and the grenades? But looks like he does end up taking a lot of it too. Chicago does pick up 2 on his team as well. Except Hawkins wasn't able to end his little spree there, which is unfortunate. Let's get us another one going, boys. Yeah. Let me know if Team Lath or if Team Chills needs a body. And we'll get another one going. Otherwise, whisper me. Let me know you're good to go. 5, ready, and all that. Teleporting all over. Really? Wait, so you're teleporting for you guys as well? These as long as like 2 seconds of Martello is crazy. True. Holy the lag from the man. So it was teleporting for you guys too, yeah? Okay, so it wasn't just me. Because I'm seeing a lot of like teleportation, but I always wonder like if you guys see it too. Or if it's just me that sees it. Good, good. Okay, we'll get another one going. We'll do Dalaran Sewers. Laugh. We did the arena that everybody hated. Now we'll do the arena that you don't like. And we'll go back to the Grand and all the other ones. Rustful is such a disgustingly slow place to level in. I always thought Barons was slower until now. Yeah, no, for real. I feel like what sucks about Alliance leveling, Jake, is the fact that there isn't a dungeon for you to, a dungeon at level 15 for you to dive into. And I think that's what's really, really slow. You gotta wait until level 18 before you can do Dead Mines. So you're just out there leveling in, Elven Forest, right? Maybe you'll do a little bit of the Dwarvish area or whatever, right? You'll split somewhere else, right? I had to do a little bit of Elven, a little bit of Teldrassil. And then I had to do Westfall and a little bit of Dark Shore just to get level 18, and I can start doing dungeons. It takes forever, man. Gotta get any more runes, so might as well go Dark Shore. Yeah, you kind of have to. Your next 4 levels are going to be there, basically. Or maybe a little bit of Red Ridge when you get high enough level, like maybe 17, but it is rough, man. It is not easy. Not easy at all. If they had like a dungeon that you could do at level 17, I think that would be much better. But yeah, it's rough. Hold on a second. Here we go. Here we are. Switch. Kind of a little bit late here. His last already get blasted out by Lotto. Those two have dueled each other so much this week. And they always go super bursty on one another. Stun as he's trying to see if he can go for I-beam around the corner. Still Death Shock was spinning around him like a Beyblade. I think it's just kill shot. Oh my god, the Survival Hunter burst is so disgustingly good. He's just able to blast out a match a Demon Hunter on burst tit for tat. While looking like a magical girl the entire time. Is it Wes up next? No. Is it Hawkins? No, is it Wes? I don't think it's Wes. I think they're still trying to figure out who's going to be next. That duel went by way too quick. All they do is it's going to be the other guy. Caneric? Oh, Candace is going to be up next. I like that set actually. That's a Cataclysm one. Immediate Harpoon for Lotto. Doesn't even find out what the D8, what the DK is going to do. Just getting in there with the Fury of the Eagle, immediately disarm in order to stop a lot of his bursts. Stun on all these pets, which is going to be huge if those pets walk through the binding shot. Silence on a Lotto. Caneric still taking huge hits back to back either way, though. Lotto quickly cleanses himself of any diseases. And as long as you can get some kill shots into Caneric, yo, going in for that coordinate assault, should be able to get quite a bit of range damage. Caneric with a death pack just to reinforce his health a little bit, but you're burning through all that health that could be healed. AMS got himself a full entire army. You just got to get a bit of range damage on the Lotto, but Lotto I think has you on the kill shot though. Oh my goodness, the amount of burst Lotto can output is actually wild. Hawk is, I think, trying to go on the right hand side, but seeing up players like, you know what? Okay, we're gonna back up, go left. There's a freezing trap. Don't walk forward. Oh, Trinket. Oh, no, for Lotto. This could be a situation where you could maybe have a go. Stun into a, Shadow Step onto Hockey. Stops a bit of his go. He still has the calm points. He still has the entire setup he can go for. If he goes for full set of bleeds, you could remove him. You just got to be very, very careful with how you use your Manic Bandages. Plus, going for a little bit of burst of your own while Hockey is out there with Explosive Shot. Fantastic work, Lotto. Fantastic work. Shadow Step. Is he going for the big go? Lotto is super low in health. He might just die. He's having to go for Turtle as the Cloak of Shadow is up for Hawkeys. That actually might have been the proper play. I don't know if you go for a random flare out here. Picking up the eyes, looking to see if he can catch the rogue. The pet does get the rogue out in the open. Cheap shot. Trinket. This could be rough. Stun. You need to Manic Bandage right now. Immediately to remove the bleeds. Do you have it though? That's the question. No. I don't think he had him. I think it was out of bandages, but if you bandage yourself, as soon as the bleeds are up with death mark, you'll remove them entirely. I think that's the only way you live it. That's the only way you even potentially survive it. Wev, I believe is up next. That Orgosa? I think I'm still trying to figure out who's going to be next, but Hawkins does end up taking him. He was very, very measured with the CDs to get Lotto very low. Trying to make sure that he's getting Lotto really, really close to dead. So you can panic, use some of his cooldowns, so then Hawkins can go in and finish it up at the end. He might have used a Manic Bandage there, but I'm not quite sure. For Hawkins though, he kind of blew his load a little bit early versus the Hunter. So now he has Gosa, who he's got to find a way to deal with. No Vanish to break out, no Cloak to escape, not even an Invasion, I don't think. Blind, and if he can maybe get himself a bit of reset, at least he doesn't have to worry about Serenity. He is going to throw his dagger in there. Might as well be a sword with how big these things are, right? Like a short sword, honestly. Try to see if you can escape the guy if at all possible. I think it's just over. There's just nothing you can do. Gosa catches you, and as soon as you're out of CDs, it's lights out. Team 2 only is down to 2, Merlin as well as Life. So it's going to be a little bit difficult for those two to potentially get himself a couple of wins here. Boomkin and Paladin. Technically, not too bad into low dampening that we're on right now, but I guess some of the classes they're facing, not the best matchups either. As Gosa with a full defenses, that's going to be Life. Trying to back up out of there, keeping Ghost at a distance if possible. That is a Karma. It does go for a quick interrupt. Lexi, while in bear form, Trinket to follow. Got himself a little bit of survivability, knocking him back with a Root Silence just to maintain him in place. Cyclone to follow, just looking to catch up as much healing as he can. I think the best you can do is maybe dot up Ghostum, collect a bunch of resources, and then Star Surge him down out of nowhere. That or Starburst. If you can keep a Starburst with you at all times while keeping him dotted, that could be kind of good. Because that extra passive damage could help you out in the long term. Does knock him up in the air. If you can combine it together with a Typhoon to knock him back, knock up and knock him back, that'll hopefully help the monk cover or lose as much distance as humanly possible, trying to see if he can avoid the cycle, but jumping down the platform, but doesn't quite do it correctly. With him porting back over in the middle though to catch back up to the guy, root to follow right afterwards. Got yourself even more regrowth healing with Barskin with a ring of peace, booping you back in, knocking yourself up in the air, leg sweep onto the head of a boopkin as he's mid-air. Fist of Fury, bashing in place though, Convoke, maybe that'll do enough. Hold on a second, got himself full burst. Oh, he does get himself a bit of recovery, but Web doesn't want to give him any chances out of it. That Convoke actually did end up paying off. Cyclone, fast clone with a quick trinket, kidney shot, and Web it's just taking him out. Merlin, last one left, does get himself a free set of wings. Maybe he can use that to ramp up into Web. Does get himself another set of wings. Do those extend duration of the other wings? Because the way Paladins work, if they're in Retribution Aura, when an ally around you dies, you get wings for free. But I wonder if you get free wings and you press wings, does that add duration or does that override it though? I wonder. I'm not 100% sure. As Web goes in for a quick sap, as long as he can avoid the big crusade damage out of Merlin, he'd be mostly okay. He'll be just fine. Going in for a quick Shadow Strike. Shield of Vengeance available probably for Merlin. Duh, does have Shield of Vengeance. As long as he rotates his defenses and maybe a good Blessing of Protection timing, he might be okay. Potentially. Web's still got plenty of damage of his own though. Does take hits. Cloak of Shadow is still available. Blessing of Protection for Merlin. Vanish for Web. Is just looking to avoid him as much as possible. Eyes are not up for either side. At least I'm not seeing the eyes. So for Web, a clean escape. As long as he gets himself a nice setup, no trinket from Merlin, playing around that human racial Stonebreaker, and that's really about it. If Web can get himself a decent go, I think it'll be okay. Up there's a lot to use multiple add-ons. You could use whatever add-ons you want to do in PvP. Yeah, we don't have any special rules on it done. Yeah, so like a DR tracker, interrupt tracker maybe, cooldown tracker, stuff like that. Yeah. Stun onto Web, does try to see if he can get himself a bit of damage with a Wake of Ashes blasting him out. Web does go for the kidney shot. Looking for an escape. I was thinking Merlin maybe was going to hit him with a Judgment, but he's trying to see if he can go for a bit of hit runs here and there with a sap to follow. Being able to see enemies cooldowns helpful and Surprise Blizzard allows it. I mean, the add-ons mostly track the timing for it. They don't track exactly what the cooldowns are, but they'll track it on a timer. Though some cooldowns do have like CDR, which add-ons can't account for, but they'll like it's like a timer, right? Like there's an in-game timer that you can start, and if you wanted to like start a timer for 2 minutes once a paladin presses wings, you can basically just track it in game. It's just an add-on that does a timer for you in a way, with maybe an icon and a visual. But yeah, there's add-ons like that for WoW, and plenty of players use them pretty regularly. Information is power in a way. You know, that can give you a huge advantage. Kineshon to Merlin, wings are back up and available. I don't know if he has enough to survive Shield of Vengeance. Whoa! I was thinking maybe he would live, but in the last 0.1 seconds on the cheap shot, just an eviscerate taking him out. Well done by Web. Let's get us another one going, boys. Yeah, onomas, onomas. What add-ons generally track the ability you use? Ability you use or ability other people use? I think True VGCD is a pretty good. No, True VGCD. Omni CD is really good. People started using Omni CD in like Mythic Pluses as well. Omni CD is a pretty good one. It just like tracks your team's cooldowns, or can track the enemy team's cooldowns. Just puts a nice icon and a timer of like when should a stun be back, more or less. It has a pretty good approximate, but again, doesn't take into account like CDR super well. One that tracks other players' cooldowns. Yeah, Omni CD is a pretty good one generally. Checking them on this Desperate Warlocks and MVI Trials. Really? I mean, that's just pretty good, man. That's just pretty good. Lath as well as Chill. Let me know if you guys are good to go and ready. Let me know. Ready. Let me know if ready. I'll be good to go here. Once you guys are good, we get another going. Ready? Okay, so now we just wait on Chill. Otherwise, we should be good. Good. Let me get some water. Yeah, so if you check out, like, I think it's, let me see, 3. Four. So we just need Onomas. Where are you guys listed at? Is it Shadowlands? Or is it Molten Core? It is Molten Core. They need Onomas. If you guys want to join, Chilpas is looking for one more. You'll find the group over in the Raids Legacy section. So if you guys want to join in, more than welcome to. Well, let's get an invite. Possibly Lux. Oh, he's in a Grand Arena. I haven't seen Lux in these deals in a bit, man. Nicholas? He's in a Dread Waste. Where is that? Is Dread Waste... It's either like... Dread Waste sounds like a Pandaria or a TBC thing. I don't remember. Dread Wastes. That's not a recent expansion place. At least I don't think. Does Wild Dip want to join in? Hold on a second. Maybe I could ask him to. Dread Wastes mop. Got it. I knew it was one of the two. Panda? Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. It doesn't feel like that will be the place that will be in Pandaria, right? They have like the Jade Forest, Kunlai Summit, the Tao Long Steps, and then Dread Waste. I feel like out of all the places, all of them sound Pandaria-esque, and the other one's just like, just a dead place. Great place. You know what I mean? Hidden Hearthstone is Zereth Mortis? Wait, I now want it. So you gotta do what? The Enlightened Hearthstone toy can be found with help of Sphere of Enlightened Creation, which can be looted from the broker supplies, Paragon Cash. To obtain the toy, you need 6 people with the Enlightened Cogitation toy. Each person with the toy needs to stand on top of the hexagon pillars, pull water onto the Forge of the Afterlives up to the center of Zereth Mortis, and use the toy while sitting. One person needs to be in each pillar. Oh, okay. That's how you do it. All 6 people need to use the toy at the same time. Only when show up, Ponder's portal has been opened. And then you go to a portal and you get the toy. Okay. Neat. But you must have 6 people with the toy in order to summon the Ponder's portal. Cool. Okay, so I might actually have to go back and get that toy. I'm not a big Hearthstone toy kind of guy. But yeah. Good AFK World Group is forming. Sure. Did you guys get 5 or are you guys good? Are you chilling? You know, doing Blood Infusion and Shadowmourne solo. Wait, doing Blood Infusion for Shadowmourne solo? You doing some Blood Infusions? Yeah, I haven't done those at all whatsoever. That's for like the Wrath of Lich King Lego, yeah? Yeah, I need it. Yeah, that toy, I don't really collect a lot of stuff in WoW, but I like Hearthstone toys. Like, I have every single Hearthstone toy. That's about all. Hearthstone, except for like the Enlightened Hearthstone. But now they found it, so I'm gonna go get it later, hopefully. That's like the one thing, like there's other toys. Oh, wait, hold on. Junkyard Tinkering. So there's another Hearthstone here that I still need to get. Okay, so there's 2 that I need to get. I haven't done the tinkering at all. Holographic digitation. I'll look into that later. But like out of all the toys I get, Hearthstone toys is all I really get. Sag, Jal can't read. True. Let's get another one going, boys. Hopefully Lath is back. Here we go. Next week I'll show him Web. He needs to practice Rogue. Why is Web getting you ire today? What is happening? Wait, Chilpa's back in the DK! Oh my goodness, boys! Oh, this is interesting. And he's Frost Death Knight too. Interesting turn of events we got. Can I have a small personal question? Depends. Yeah, the only 2 streamers show the rotation. So an ability that shows what the streamer's doing for the rotation. Yes, that's called True Feature City. That's the one that shows you exactly what abilities people are using. Are you married to the game? I'm married to World of Warcraft, dude. We've been together since Kata. No, Mop is when I really started the channel, so Mop. Yeah, so I'm married to the game, dude. I'm married also to my bed. I mean, I sleep with it all the time. I thought it'd be, you know, only right? Switch. God, I saw him. Oh, God, what is happening? I just want to introduce my man, Austin. Oh, that mug. Well, we went out of bounds completely. With Lath, wait, is it Lath or is it, are they trying to duel or are they trying to check out his mug? I'm not even sure. If I was like, oh, I know this guy. That's the guy from Duels. 5V5 Duel guy. Hold on a second. Live going in first. Barskin immediately as Austin surrounds him in a ring of fire. As Austin having to go for the void operational. That's your position. Where does he go? Where does he end up going? Does get disarmed? Disarm the mage? The old strats, what is it? Pandaria strats disarm the mage? Hold on a second, Kabog. Let's get interrupted. Oh, wait, hold on. Also might be trouble. What is happening? He got so low, but he just kept on blasting the ult time. Just believed in the ult time. He just watched his cell board deplete and was like, you know what? I feel like now it's low enough. Now that he got to 2 health, he was like, now it's low enough. Now I'm going to press the button. Stun out by Lath as he's getting knocked back by Austin, looking in to go for a hunt, but the reversal, I think he avoids even the dot of the hunt. I think the hunt couldn't even like reposition. I think he just broke. I think he just broke the logic on his hunt. I'm not even sure. Nobody out while Sigil of Fear keeping Austin in fear for just a second. Got himself the Ultra. If Lath can remove it some way, somehow he'll be golden. But for Austin, he gave him a ring of fire to run through twice over. Unless he wants to go left-hand side of the pillar, where another Polymer waiting for the guy yet again. I think Austin just trying to see if he can get himself some cooldowns. Big Arcana Sphere is going to get Lath far. Does go in for the Nova with an immunity for Lath. At least it's a pretty big cooldown out of the Demon Hunter. Pretty early for Austin. Why he's still... I guess I was going to say why he's still getting his offenses, but actually those are coming back up in like seconds. About 10-ish seconds or so. Had himself blinks, wait out until after the stun. Once Lath starts an animation, then he blinks away. Just to make sure he's locked in animation for a good bit. Imprisoned to follow, stun right after. Does go for the big cleave. Austin breaking that blade dance with a breath into a quick freeze onto Lath. Ring of fire. So as he tries to escape, he's going to take damage either way though. Arcane Surge with a route to follow. Barrage to slow him down. Try to see if he can run over the fire. I think he's actually able to jump right over the ring of fire. But he can't really escape. The arcane damage, the blast to follow. Try to go for a kick. Doesn't quite connect. Touch the magic. He knows it's over. He just knows it's over. He was like, you know what? That's it. I'm out of mobility. It's done. My goodness. Asak is trying to see if he can scuttle over. Austin realizes that's a rogue in stealth. He's throwing out arcane orbs. He's trying to get proactive with him as best as he can. See what the arcane master? Yeah, Fury, dude. He's back at the false to see what, dude. Yeah. You should have seen Sorcerer too. Chill Pills as Arcane Mage is actually really not bad at all. Trinket early for Austin right now. Could be a full set of dots out of hotkeys. Does go for the cloak. That's a pretty big defensive. Austin just needs to live stuff all the time, just trying to see if he could walk away from the guy. Blinking right back over. Look at that rogue just sprinting at him. Oh my goodness, that's just terrifying. He's just sprinting from around the pillar. Why did they give rogues 200% movement speed while in sprint? Like, we were fine with like 170, 180 or something, but then they gave us a new talent in 10-2, and it's like, now we're just a NASCAR when we sprint over. It's so terrifying. Plus, it's a rogue in all dark garb and like bloody looking shoulders and bloody looking blades with like menacing intent. But I think Austin just ignored him for the most part and avoided him, stayed away, didn't even let the rogue go for the full go there either. That was just well done. I didn't even realize he just blasted and chipping away at him little by little until he just collapses everything. Merlin charging out, trying to go for a quick poly, does get stunned out, but it's going to be Seabark blinking away. Quick ring of fire with an arcane surge to follow. Just trying to see if he can coalesce all that power all together. Bubble from Merlin just to be the shining beacon for his team, just to dispel any of this arcane mastery out of Seabark. As he goes in for a quick invis. Missiles, full burst with just missiles and touch the magic. Hold on, is he just dead? Arcana Sphere through Shield of Vengeance. Is it going to be enough though? Blasting, Trine, Barrage, Nova, more missiles to follow. Touch of the Magic does proc, but it's not enough to kill him. But a Barrage will. Oh, and he even got an Arcane Orb there too. With Kinetic, last one left. Dampening is still fairly low. So the amount of healing you can get out of it is actually still quite good. Kinetic, swap it over to the Frost too. Silence of the Seabark does get him rooted in place and stunned. That is going to be a second stun, hopefully by the Dragon. Doesn't quite connect. Grippy Hand does pull him back in. And look at the grippy hand too. The animation for that is a little different. Big blitz onto Austin, is able to avoid him though. Somehow got far enough away where the chill streak wasn't going to bounce back to Kinetic. That is an unfortunate circumstance. Does go for the touch of the magic. I don't know if Kinetic got anything left. IBF, Deathback. Every defensive has been used up. Trying to see if he can Shadow Meld out of there, but I think he knows what's happened, yeah. Oh, literally got him to 1 health. Literally got him to 1 health. That's how much mastery this man has over Arcane. Oh my goodness. That was, I mean, a work of art. I can't get tired of arcane mages just running circles around people. I cannot. Whether it is Sorcerer, Chilpills on his mage, or Seavark, or even some of the mages we had yesterday, or casters in general, like watching a good caster just weave their craft, I have fun with it. I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what it is. Let's get us another one going. Last chills. Let me know if you guys need more bodies. We'll try to see if we can open up the group, see if we need more. Otherwise, let's get another queued because Team Chills also needs a chance to play there. Seawork got a chance to pop in. There's Seawork. Bad mage. Dude, a couple of weeks ago we were doing, maybe like a month ago we were doing duels. Maybe 2 months. But at some point chat was like, yeah, ban Arcane Mage. Normally ban Rogue is pretty normal, pretty popular. But then chat was like, ban Arcane. No, can't have Arcane in duels ever again. And it was like, what? What? Because like I remember Arcane in BFA. I remember Arcane in Legion. I remember Arcane in Shadowlands. I remember Arcane like through different expansions. And Arcane has never been like beefy, right? And here they are. Let me know if you need more or are ready. Part of only why I do a few in the mage is generally not a fair class in a 1v1. We'll have 2 in a moment. Yeah, I think in a 1v1 environment, Arcane Mage is pretty good. If you put a lot of the, but then again, all the classes are tuned for like 3s more than anything. Not even 2s, but it would be cool if they were to tune classes for 1v1 stuff, right? Like if we had second best caster in the game, Shroom, really good. Completely broken everywhere. Pretty strong right now. It might be good because of like, it also some classes are really good because of comps too, but yeah, mages are pretty good. I think it would be really cool if Blizzard put in some like support into 1v1 brackets and like had a version of classes that could be played as a 1v1. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think that'd be kind of cool. Like if they did like some special rules for 1v1 specifically. It made it like its own bracket and let people duel each other. And like QO for solo duels. I think that would be awesome. I think it'd be sweet. I don't think they would ever get it 100% balanced. But that would be cool to see an attempt. You know? I'd love that. Or like a way we could just spectate 1v1 duels too. That'd be awesome as well. Just watching matches in game. We'll wait for last for a second. Otherwise, we'll see if we got a group or not. Or I can maybe remake a group then. Magarak and Derek? Dude, that would be a way to do it. Seawork classes are broken, you're broken. Seawork does have a lot of experience in Arcane. Like, I want to be fair. This man played Arcane during its good days and during bad days. He'd been through the struggles. So, honestly, yeah, it is one of those dudes I definitely have a ton of respect for just in how good he is at a class. Like, mechanically. I will say I do have it mastered, but it doesn't mean the spec isn't overtuned. Yeah, I think it's perfectly humble to just be like, hey, my class is in a really good spot right now. You know what I mean? Just to like acknowledge it. But I will say this, Seawork played it when it was just absolutely doggy doo-doo, hot dog water of a spec that wasn't getting any like love from the devs at all. And he was still like rocking either way. He was doing really, really well with it. Like when you focus like, okay, one spec that I want to play the entire time, focus on it, do the best with it. It takes a lot of effort. 300k cares because augmentation exists is fun. True. What do you mean it's weak? That's just weak. You know what's strong? Frost Death Knight. Nerf that one. I gotta requeue. Black Recall Arena didn't work. Let's do I don't know, hook point again. We could do more on Grands if you guys want to do that. That's everyone who truly loves their class. Yeah. Yeah, people, sometimes you find the class that you really like and you just like the concepts and the mechanics behind it. You know what I mean? Like marriages? Yeah, like kind of like that. Yeah, you just you marry yourself to a class or even a spec and it's just something you really, really like and you're like, yeah, you could play like something that's stronger, but you would really just love having fun on that thing. You want it to be in a good spot. And you just, you know, you have a thing you like. Like, I totally get it. I totally get it. Right now, Outlaw Rogue is really, really strong, but I was playing it when it wasn't that good either. Like, I think everybody had been in that situation. Chopaz with Frost Death Knight, Seawork with Arcane, Chicago with Shaman. You know, everybody's got that one spec. I think a lot of people do. Not everybody, though. Because there's quite a lot of people that play the game just to play like, the very, very best. And that's all you do is play like, meta classes. But, like, that's fun because that means you play a new class every single season and you get really good at it. Which best enhanced shaman in the game? Yeah. Archie was another really good one. Archie and Chicago were really, really evenly matched when we did EU versus NA duels for like a beta or Dragonflight. Hockey's first up over for the team 1 versus Web, a bit of a stealth duel in the opener. That means we're not going to be seeing those two for about another 10 minutes. With Canaric on this team, we got Lath in the back, chilling. Web getting sapped up. Hold on a second. Hockey's, were you in stealth or you were out of stealth, Web? Or was Web just trying to see if he can get the other guy to like both sides mog? I like it. Represent. I like the look of that. Just building compost for Odysseus while he's shipped and just slowed. He literally, wait, are you walking? Are you walking speed right now? Are you, what is this slow speed? Or is he just, what is this walking speed? Hold on. Are you running, what is it? Creeping poison? Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Creeping poison? The slow? 90% slow? It gotta be it, right? Shadow Strike out of Web, got himself an evasion a little bit early, just trying to see if he can get a step over to Hawkins, and Hawkins getting hit with a kidney shot, Trinket to follow Web with an evasion, still locking down Hawkins from kidney into cheap shot, Trinkets into another cheap shot as the guy just got plenty of damage. Hawkins still has Web fully bled up, does go for the Cloak of Shadows. Hawkins still has a lot of cooldowns available right now. He's walking on top of the building, so he's just walking? Oh, okay, I guess it makes sense. It looked like he was going for Creeping Poison, full death mark, Kingsbane, I think. Yeah, possibly. Garrote vanished, it's over. Cheat death? Oh, I was gonna say for a second, it's over though. That is a rough one, sudden demise and everything. Okay, I couldn't tell, honestly. I really couldn't tell. Chicago on that elemental enhancement? Enhancement. I like this set for enhancement in particular. This red, the white and red. If only Hex could have healed him, right? I think that's what he's trying to go for, trying to see if he can heal him one way or another. Lotto on that team as well, as we got us those shield pills on the Frosty, a C Mark on C Dark. I like the names of C Mark's characters, you know? They're really, really good. Hawk is with a quick sap, does not have a death mark at this point, so for Chicago, I think it's going to be a decent setup. As long as Hawkins does get to, what is it, natty dodge, avoided a Sunder? Is that what happened? Just resisted it? What is this, classic? Chicago just going in full primordial. Big zapper onto Hawkins. Double zapper to follow. Hawkins got himself a bit of a heal. Dance available. Massive Kingsbane though. That thing did quite a bit of damage. Yet another Garrote to Chicago. Just trying to control as best as possible. Cheat death. Chicago going in for a massive amount of healing. But that Kingsbane did a number. Either way though, with either Merlin, that or Light going to be up next. And it looked like, or Life rather. And it looked like Merlin is going to be trying to see if we can give Chicago a bit of that honorable bow, a little bit of that honorable duel. He hits him with a flame shock. He's ready to go. He's like, all right, let me get in there, man. Let me get my Maelstrom. Wait, he's still walking. Wait, so it's going to be Web walking up, Merlin's walking? Is that what's happening? I was going to say, what's happening? Stun in Chicago. Merlin with full Crusade wings, knocked back immediately for Chicago. Will Bubble just needs to find a way to escape this. You have Burrow. You might need to press a wall here at this moment because you're in a bit of trouble unless you can find a way to escape. Merlin does lose his bubble, but Merlin going in for Crusade and bubble just to give himself that cheesy immunity while Crusade is building up. As long as you have an out, I think it'll be okay, but for Chicago, that still is a lot of damage to deal with. Unless you just pre-wall and have Guardian rolling in. Got himself the counter-strike totem. So for Merlin, this could be a pretty bad spot. He's got a totem that he's got to deal with, as well as Chicago, as well as Raptors. Plenty of damage. Does go for the lay on hands while dampening is super high. Big Thunder for Chicago. Needs one more lightning bolt. Merlin just trying to see if he can maybe live this. Doesn't have any more defenses. Trying to see if he can go for a stun. Chicago looking for a bit of that recovery. But I think Chicago may just have him here. If you got the Elemental Blast, we got the Maelstrom. Lasso tasing him down. Does break out of it. Leaping in. Just needs a bit more damage. Does end up taking him with life swinging around the side. As a balanced druid? No, he's a balanced druid. Leaping in with a rake though. Trying to go for a root maybe with a silence. But I think there maybe it was a grounding totem. I think that might have been it. I think it was trying to go for the root, but a grounding totem did stop him in place. Convoke the spirits unless there's an interrupt. That's quite a bit of damage on Chicago, but instead it's actually the way they're thinking to Sea Dark and maybe even the Raptors. Too many targets for Convoke to really figure this out. This is going to be Chicago trying to catch up back with life, going in for the heart of the wild, keeping himself alive. Sunder by the Chamois, looking for a cyclone, goes for a quick kick. As long as you get yourself grounding, you could potentially ground the next clone. Do you get to? No, doesn't go for it. Sends in the Raptors, letting him build up a bit of Maelstrom, maybe saving grounding for a little bit later. Maybe saving for the next Convoke, possibly. But for Chicago, they are trying to recover some cooldowns back. If they can prolong this match specifically, they could get wall back quicker. Heart of the Wild still rolling for life, so that's a lot of recovery possible either way though. Got him some dots as well, a bit of damage. Slows on Chicago, plenty of healing while in bear form for a good bit here, as his grounding was actually down. Root with a silence breaks out of it fairly quickly, I think, just by shifting into Ghosto form or sprinting, one of those two. Trying to go for a quick knock on a clone, still gets a clone either way though. Life is so close to life, man. So close to living, but not quite there. Convoke while in human form or Nido form or humanoid form, just to go for a heal, just to go for a bit of recovery. When you have to use convokes in order to go for recovery, I feel like that's where you're just going to be just a slightly bit behind. There's just not much you can do. But that's all you got. All you got in that situation. Trying to get himself whatever healing possible. Regrows around the corner. Chicago trying to go for the lasso. No trinket available for life. At this point, it might be a bit of a rough situation. He got himself renewal. Picking up the eye randomly. Bear form available. Do you have like random bear form? Oh yeah. Every time you shift, you got a random bear form. That actually, is that all for all your shifts? I guess it is for all your shifts because you didn't have raptor form, stag form. That is actually really, really cool. I like that. Dallas, Chicago used to play Shaman, right? Chicago is playing Shaman right now, actually. Hey, Jordan, how you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. Interrupt until live for just a second. Bash to follow. Looking for that clone. Chicago could shrink it, but at 6%, 6 minutes on duel, 30% dampening. I don't even know if you do that. You got yourself wall and everything back up. If you can just take down life with just raptors and maybe a... Oh, he did another convoke defensively. Again, I feel like once you use convoke defensively, it looks like you're just not going to be able to have that much offense unless you can cook someone later. You're just trying to go for a survivability whenever possible. Full convoke, full Fury of Balloon is up at the very least, blasting out Chicago, forcing a wall out of him with the moon dropping in. That moon is a proc, right? Or is that a... I'm pretty sure it's the Moonfire, Sunfire moon, right? Unless I'm wrong on this one. Lives is still trying to survive, but this man is so behind. No cooldowns available. All he can really do is stave off Chicago's approach, but that's about it. But with an interrupt, I think it's over. Possibly. Maybe another clone. Trying to go for silence. Root to follow. Doesn't quite work. Cyclone. No grounding. All he can just do is try to see if he can survive. If anything, you gotta give this man a bit of credit on his survivability. Try to go for a bash, but I think he might have used it just a hair too early as the Cyclone was about to fall off, trying to chain CC from another CC. Doesn't quite work out. Chicago, just a couple more Maelstrom, just a little bit more damage. Getting gripped in by Caneric immediately with a blind to follow. As just trying to see if he can play out the Frosty DK. Looking for those blitz. That's going to be Chicago with a grounding as well as Guardian. As long as you do a bit of damage or healing, you should be okay. Silenced out. You got to go do as much damage as humanly possible. Trying to see if he can keep himself alive as best as he can. That's going to be Caneric with a Dark Pact IBF. Chicago is able to survive a bit of this damage. No more silences, no more anything. You got to CC for Caneric. As long as you don't have a stun, you might be fine. Does go for the root. Grouping him in, looking for a bit of healing, but while Death Pact is on you, you can't really go for easy recovery. Light lasso by the Shaman, no trinket, no IBF out. Could maybe potentially drop down a dome, or if you can go for sanguination, that's sanguination. What is it called? It's the spell steal ability, right? You could potentially spell steal like a heal from Chicago, possibly. AMS, maybe spell steal lightning bolt, possibly, potentially. I don't know if he actually is talented into it or not. That is going to be Zappy Totem around the corner. Chicago is able to take him out fairly quickly. With Lath going to be up next, charging around, I-beam ready, trying to see if he can take that a totem. Chicago looking to find a way to give himself a potential 1v5 here. Stun by Lath, trying to go for a knockback. Hunt to follow. A meta does help him immune the knockback entirely. Chicago with a wall, that's about all you got for defense. Lath is going to back up or retreat for just a moment. Light and Lasso forcing a trinket. Chicago needs heals right now, but I don't really know how you can find a way to create some space away from the Demon Hunter, unless maybe you root him in place and doesn't end up getting taken out. We'll see Dark gonna be up next. The armor buff for Shadow Priest, by the way, has been really good. Fear to follow. Also, the fact that Fears hold. Big mind game stun right after. See Dark trying to go for as much instant cast damage versus Lath. Goes in for full immunity. Still dotted. Let's see if we're trying to catch up a little bit of healing. Avoiding the Sigil of Fear entirely. Still pet chasing after Lath with a Mind Spikes follow. Does get a juke out kicks. That means all the instant cast or their main hard cast abilities are actually still going to do plenty of damage. Stun onto Seavark does go for a quick trinket. I don't know if he's got Fade available or anything. Looking for a bit of a heal. Just prepares up. Might be looking at Disperse right now. Not an amazing spot. Just needs to wait for a bit of CC. Could take down Lath right now. If you have a Mind Games full set of dots, you could do a lot of damage. Big spike, potentially. Oh! Shadowboard Death was so good there. What was that? That was a big burst of damage. Hello? Oh my goodness. Chicago with 14 million. Damn, he was these boys. And the C-Mark with a big old hit at the end. What was that? Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Alright, do we have another one, boys? The guy uses both cloak and evasion. He stand no chance. The rogue, yeah, I actually noticed he uses that. He's done it a couple of times now. You definitely want to separate him as a rogue. It's strong cooldowns, but since evasion or cloak, if you run a red PvP talent, I think you run. It's called a midnight talent. Midnight potentially. Veil of Midnight. Close enough. If you run Veil of Midnight, Cloak of Shadows gives you a dodge, 100% dodge. So you might as well separate the two because you basically have like 200% dodge chance, which is already dodging stuff anyway. It's like having 200% crit chance, like you're already critting with 100%. Oh, in the first duel, Caneric. Yeah, you could probably do it, man. I'm a dip for now, gonna gear my evoker. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll take over. I'll try to see if we can put a group together. But awesome. So with you, we'll be also using one. So we need 2 more for this team. Okay, we'll try to see if we can put it together. GG's. GG's. TY for coming, bud. Hell yeah. Yeah, gear your evoker, man. I'm probably gonna actually spend this week and gearing my evoker too. It's been quite a fun spec to play with. I've been playing Devastation more than Augmentation recently though, so for me it's a little different, but it's pretty fun. Can add a rogue? Sure. Yeah, Merlin. Sure. Sure, I'm down. We could bring in an extra rogue just to get ourselves up group filled. Silent? Oh, okay, hold on. If we're adding 2 rogues, we can't do that, but adding 1 is doable. Adding 1 is doable. 2 will be too many. Rep on a DH? Wait, hold on. That actually could work. You got Ultima? He's in the group right now, or in the spectator thing. Rep, I can get you in. Hold on. Is it gonna kick me out of LOG? We can do it though. Oh, you are in a group or something, right? Players in instance group. Silverwing Hold. Where is Silverwing Hold? Are you doing like a quest or something? Okay, so we can get old. Rep, message me really quickly. The DH rep. If you message me on Real ID, because you have me added, I'll be able to invite you directly. Oh, you're PvPing? Hold on. Are you in solos? Silverwing Hold. Silverwing Flag Room. Wait, he's in a BG, isn't it? Hold on. Silverwing is not Arathi. War Song. Yeah, he's in a War Song. Okay, hold on a second. Invite? Yeah, I'll get you in. I'll get you in like this. Let the BG just a queue. Okay, cool. Now we're good. What I'll do is I'll make you lead. I will make you lead for 1 game, yeah? War Song? I think it's a War Song. All good. Yeah, I gotcha. Let me know if you're ready, Chills, and we'll be good to go. Let me know if ready. One take, 1 rogue, no negotiation. That could maybe work out. 1 take, 1 rogue. That's redundant. You're talking about same class, right? Seems a bit redundant there. Okay. Okay. 5? Good. Okay, now we're set. I'm gonna make you lead so I can back out, and I'm gonna get you guys in a map. I don't know which one we're gonna do. But we're gonna do Night King and Caneric. Caneric 5. And then we do, what arena do we do? Do we do another Blackrook Hold? I don't think we got to do, let's do another Blackrook Hold. I like that arena a lot. We'll do Blackrook Hold. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. One guy swapping tunes? Okay. You know when. One guy swapping tunes on the other team. Here we go. This one might be the last one for the night. We'll see how it goes after this, though. A 10-minute duration of stun chromie trinket. I got a 10 minutes? What? You got 10 minutes duration of stun? What is this trinket? Is that because you keep delaying it? Tell me you can like break out of the human racial or something, right? That just seems kind of silly, doesn't it? Man. Oh my goodness. Paradox? I see it. You're frozen time. That is crazy. Oh, Crane, you got the toy? Wait, I want to get it now. I want to get the Hearthstone toy. Can you help me? I need help. Get in the toy. Q. Okay. Get you guys in here. Keep delaying it fully. That's hilarious. But it keeps like stacking up the time, right? And just keeps ramping up more and more time until the ritual stuns you. So like, what do you do then? What do you do for 10 minutes stun duration? Do you just log off and then play another character for like 10 minutes? Or like, what do you do with that? Or can it be dispelled? Like, can somebody dispel it? Still a 5-second stun? Oh, okay. Oh, you got 10-minute duration. Oh, so you can prolong the effect for 10 minutes. I see now. I see. I thought you meant like you got stunned for 10 minutes. That's why I was like, what? That's wild. I guess I never really fully read that trinket. But yeah, okay, cool. I was thinking of 10 minutes stun. That would have been wild. This is why I had the reaction that I did. Never mind then. Oh man, let's get us as a good song going. There is a good one that I like a lot. I want to really do this one. Not this one specifically, but this one. I like this one a lot. Hell yeah. Alrighty boys, here we are. Switch. Got ourselves C Dark over on the team one. You got an AMS? So hold on. Chilpas can't give AMS to his party members. That is still so weird for me, man. The Death Knights can provide buffs now. Ever since like 10-1 something or 10-2. Merlin taking pretty big hits in the opener. Immediate bubble out of Lotto, trying to see if he can ramp up into his full crusade with immunity. Lotto running literal circles around the guy. Oh my god. He does have a binding shot on one side. You don't want to walk through it. You're just going to get stunned up. It's super unfortunate. A Lotto does give him a bit of that escape with a Manning Village and a freezing trap on the other side. So if Merlin does close the gap, not gonna feel great. Does end up walking a little bit longer. I guess the trap was a little close to the door. Still might walk into it. Disarm for a second. Kill shot away. Going for a blind with a quick shield of vengeance. Lotto just needs himself just a bit of distance. Oh, freezing trap does actually get some value for this hunter. As he's trying to get himself a little bit of better angle. Mad kill shot. Did you wait until shield of vengeance was about to break and then you kill shot at him? Because it almost looked like you broke that entire shield, but there's just no way, right? With Ultima gonna be up next as an assassination rogue coming back in. Oh, this guy! I remember Ultima. He has like very much like a vanilla-esque mogs for his rogues. It actually looks so good. Minus like the big ass daggers, but like everything else looks great. Everything else looks pretty vanilla-esque. With a mask and all. Stun onto Ultima. I'm sorry, the wrong person. Does drink out of it. Trying to see if he can load up Lotto full of dots. Is going to go for a quick vantage before a flare does hit him. Using Cloak of Shadows in order to help him escape the Hunter's Mark. As long as Lotto is able to save himself and Mending Bandage to remove the bleeds, he'll be actually just fine. He'll be A-okay. You just gotta save it for the right moment. This is Ultima going in for stuns. Death Mark. If you got Mending Bandage, perfect. Feign Death, Mending Bandage, removed it entirely. You don't have the dots burst anymore. And he's going in for a bit of those harpoons together with a coordinate assault. Disarm as a rogue goes in for a shadow step. Ultima's kind of limited on what he can really do. Got himself dance. Maybe he can get a cheap shot. Does go for a cheap, but there's only so much. Lotto does go in for a Mungus bite as a rogue is looking for an escape outside of the arena. With Rep gonna be up next, charging in. Immediate fire is surrounding him, but put on ice as soon as he walked in. Lotto catching a quick camel. Whatever time he can spend inside of stealth, you'll be golden. Rep sees you, does go in for a full meta just to cover the distance, leaping in on top of you with a stun to follow. Deathmark is on him. Hunt try to go see if he can stun that Hunt midway, but wasn't able to. He still is dotted without Hunt. Can go for a bit of manic bandages, but they will break because of magic damage taken. Freezing trap next to Rep. Walks forward, imprisoned, perfectly set up. Freezing trap just to at least give him a little bit of that escape. Lotto with a slow of concussive shot from a distance onto Rep, looking to back away out of there as soon as he can. Traps later around the corners, trying to avoid those blade dances. If he can just do that for a bit while recovering some cooldowns, he will be A-okay. And manic bandages, if you can catch those, that'll be huge too. Stun gives Rep an opportunity just to go all out. It comes up eventual treat, so he's immune to CC for a bit. Lotto just tried to see if he could run him circles with yet another stun afterwards. Harpoon, Fury of the Eagle, quite a bit of damage. Mad Burst with a huge kill shot, baby. Oh, does hit the kill shot, but the immunity out of Rep does give him barely survivable. Needs a stun right now. Short stun into Lotto. Ivan to follow. Lotto just is a good hit or two. Does go behind the Demon Hunter, hitting him with that Mungus Bite, taking him out. With Hawk is Shadow, or potentially Life Next up versus Lotto. As this guy is still surviving out here against this Demon Hunters, man. Just trying to get his pet healed as best as possible in the flare with the freezing trap next to him. Catching a quick camo for Hockeys. He does have eyes available on either side. I don't really know as a rogue if you really do want to... I feel like as a rogue, the safer play would be you could pick up the eyes, but I think the Hunter is just going to die in a single big go. No trinket, no turtle, you're basically set. As long as you can get all your cooldowns in, and the Hunter doesn't get to remove them, I guess that is the one thing that Hunter can maybe do. So if you lock him down full stuns and bleed him up, dance cheap shot him just to keep the dots rolling, then I think it's going to be a huge bit of damage. Then I think that's how you're going to do it. Where's even Hawkins even? Oh, Hawkins just hanging out with the team. He just saying hello, Chill Pills. He just kind of hoping the Chill Pills just like, psst, hey, he's hanging out in our base. Lotto has not been told yet. So good on that team for now. I'm in love with that Hunter. Dude, we had a lot of survival hunters this week, Jordan, from Lotto popping off here, as well as Kiosko coming back into the game. Kiosko is just a monster over on the EU. Picking up the eyes as Lotto does get to find Hawkins, going for the opener with a stun. Drinking out of Hawkins is going to have explosive shot, quite a bit of damage, lots of pressure in the opener for him to deal with. Freezing trap shot is available for it. Lotto no longer has a trinket. As long as he has himself a way to remove the bleeds, he'll be okay. Full death mark. Done. Wait, hold on. Hawkins trying to see if he can make a play. Manages last second. Hawkins looking for an escape. Player down. Does not have any dots on him. So I think he does get to get himself a clean getaway. For Lotto, that was so perfect. The cheap shot was not long enough whatsoever. And he's actually A-okay for a good bit. Cheap shot onto Lotto. Does go in for a Garrote. I think he's just going to be explosives and Lotto taking him out. The magical girl outfit for this Hunter is honestly, I feel like the core of his trade. That is what's giving him so much power against these rogues. Does go for kill shot, but not before he's got blood up with everything out of that rogue. Alive, walking into flare immediately, looking for to go for that leap into a rake stun onto Lotto. Needs to go in with the most amount of damage off the bat. If he can get himself a good angle and then convoke while away from Lotto, he'll be fine. Full dots are in. Lotto could be in a lot of trouble. Big convoke, trying to go for feign death, muzzle to lock him out. Has himself star surges, but they're just bouncing off of his turtle shield. And at least he got himself at least a little survivability at what the hell is this? Is that a Fear of a Loon just caught in the wall? Does that still do damage? Like, is it just a visual bug? Or does it like get caught in the wall and it's just stuck there? It doesn't track the Hunter anymore. It's just done. How does that even work? I know for PvE it's mostly fine because you don't have those weird line of sights, but in PvP it just like travels with you and just gets caught in places. I don't think you can actually do anything there, can you? Big death chuck him onto life. Does get hit with a disarm. Still got plenty of damage. Life could be in a lot of trouble still. Hold on. Lotto at no health, but I think he still might be able to make something happen. Mad flank and strike. Hold on a second. Oh! What is this? Oh my goodness. Lotto! Quick 5-0 for his team to the very bitter end. I don't know what a balancer can really do in that situation versus a survival hunter, honestly. But man, this guy popped off. Wonderful. Let's see if we can get us another one going. Caneric as well as Chills. Let me know if you still got 5, boys. Otherwise, yeah. Let's see. Project gameplay riveting. Yeah, this Frost definitely gameplay. Yes, that's true. That's true. Quite a lot of games on that thing. It's Hunter. Dude, he's doing fantastic. Lotto is great. Need one more? Okay. Invite. We'll try to see if we can fill the group. I'll take over everything. We'll see if we get a +1 for you boys to get a couple more games in. Here we go. Pass lead, por favor. Pass lead plus. And we'll see if we can get ourselves on uno mas for this one. Let's go up here. I want to try again. Sure. Oh, you want to try? Oh, you're trying some in our in-game. I like the smog. Wait, with a blade? That looks so good. Huh. I might switch up my evoker a little bit. I feel like I've been running the same build over and over, like the bronze look. I might change it up quite a bit, actually. I think I will. Hunter survival. Yeah, Hunter was great, man. Hunter was really, really good. Pass. Lead plus. Here we go. Now we can list. We're going to be listing the groups in LOG, Raids, Legacy, boys. If you guys want to join us, more than welcome to. We'll try to see if we can put some an extra body for this group just so we can have 5 and 5 on each. Or if for some reason this is slow, which is fine, we might just call it. Because we had ourselves a hell of a lot of duels today. And a lot of quick ones too, man. A lot of them that are not even like 10 minutes long. It's like 5, 4, 6, somewhere around that ballpark. It's been kind of wild. All right, passing your lead. We'll get you guys going. Let me know if ready. We got super hot back in. Super hot lava. Wait, super hot fire. Oh, super. I remember super. 4. Okay, so we need one more for Team Chills. Where are you guys listed? Team Chills is listed in LFG. So if you guys want to join them, Raids, Legacy, they need an Uno Mas. They need an Uno Mas, homie. One more, and we'll be good to go. Because Canaric should be good. They need one more. Find them over in Raids, Legacy, boys. I need some water, man. I feel like I'm dehydrated. Credit Atha talking about it, axing him. You know what? You're reminding me. I'm probably gonna try to see if I can go get my axe on my Death Knight later today. Oh, the like check, come on, yo boys, give me a like, boys, give me the like, come on, please, please. If anything, do it just to pump up my ego. That'll be wonderful. We'll give these guys maybe like a couple of minutes, and we'll see how groups are going. If actually, hold on, let me see if I can assist. Who is on my real ID that I could potentially ask? Stonecore. Where's Stonecore? Throwing the tides. Kanerka's already in. I can see if Nicholas wants to join in for a quick game. Obliteration. Oh, does Obliteration want to join in? Hold on a second. Hey friend, wanna join 5V5 1V1 DUELS? I haven't seen the name in a while. Oh yeah. If you get axe drop, also credit, yeah. That's, I'm reading you guys' messages back and forth, or I'm reading you guys messages in Discord. Yeah, you guys made me remember, like, oh yeah, I haven't done my Death Knight run. I did my Paladin run on stream. I think I did my Warrior run like in my off time. I still gotta do my DK this week. Hey Dalaran chat, I have a friend who recently decided to come back to WoW for the first time. They want to play a mage or a warlock. Would you recommend? Oh cool, yo, I got you, homie. Invite, I got you a homie. I can get you guys a +1. Power World? I have been playing Power World with Friend recently. Yes, I have been playing Power World with Friend. We have a new house. We recently moved bases. We got some nice pals to do some menial labor. We're being nice to them, but we just recently got into guns. So the game has really turned up a notch. We're finally getting into like really not crazy guns, but like really janky guns. Like try one up from muskets. Hey, Cobson. Yo, I'll be down, man. Hell yeah. Yeah, it doesn't feel fair at that point, except for like when they're big bosses. I feel like when it's a big boss pal or something, that's not that bad. But if it's like a little, like a cute little sheep and you just walk up and you just point your gun to the back of its head and just pull the trigger and it just goes flying, it's just something about that not right, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's a lamp boss, exactly. The great launcher and the massive panda guy is the funniest. Oh, I haven't got the grenade launcher. I've got the penguin launcher. That's pretty good. That's solid. Basically, get one good shot out of it. But yeah, not the chickpeas. Exactly. Yeah. All right, we got you guys a +1. Beautiful. I'm gonna delist. I'm gonna make you lead. We're gonna get one more game in here. We're gonna do. What are we gonna do? We do, man. We've done Hook, we've done Rook, we've done Brook, we've done what the fuck have we not done? You know what I mean? God, what do we do? Blade's Edge? You guys hate that one. Dalaran Sewers. Laugh isn't there for Sewers. Let's do another Dalaran Sewers, because Laugh isn't here anymore for those. Anything except Blade's Edge. We'll do another Dalaran Sewers, because Laugh doesn't like Sewers, but I think most people are okay with it. Or I don't know that many people that hate it. You know what I mean? But yeah. Yeah, Mincred's been mostly just casually chilling with it. Really, because Crane doesn't play survival games at all, and I don't really play anything unless it's with guildies. Like, usually we play Conan, where we do raiding, but I'm really bad at the whole farming aspect, so having pals do things like that on their own has been really, really nice, man. Just get a nice base location, let them farm on their own, you get to come in, tell them what to craft, walk out, go around, stuff like that. I love Duels and Blade's Edge. I like all the maps. I don't have a single map that I don't like. I don't like the big ones for duels, but I like all the maps in general. It's just, I hate like Tolveron or like Maldraxxus for duels specifically, just because it's way too big for what we try to do, and there's just too much open space. But otherwise, I don't really hate any of the maps at all. I think they're all really, really good. Maybe like, I don't like the Curian one they added with Elysian. The one that's like super bright, just because I feel like it's so awkward with pillars and stuff. Plus, it does kind of like a reflective surface on the floor. It's kind of shiny, too shiny, which. But they don't really hate any. Got ourselves Chill Fizz with Lotto, as well as Baby Swift. Oh, that's what you're playing on now. Okay. Obliv came back in. We got Silent Kush versus Rep, trying to see if we can avoid him as best as possible. Wait. Silent and Ultimate Beast actually have a very similar mog. It's just me. Big blasters onto Silent, the man trying to see if he can survive this. Chicago in this team too, by the way. But Silent getting absolutely massacred right now as a rep. Going in for full immunity, trying to counter the Demon Hunter, or the Rogue. But honestly, the Rogue got himself quite a bit of damage. It's almost like a Demon Hunter of his own, honestly. Definitely a speed demon in his own way. But look at his mog, right? You got the hoodie, you got the cloak. And then you got Ultimate Beast. Wait, Ultimate Beast. You got the hoodie and like a... no cloak. But we got also a super hot fire here. I love that set. It looks so good. There's Rep trying to see if we can catch a Merlin on the team, as well as Life. Now that we got everybody introduced and your heads are all spun around plenty. Big burst out of Silent. Cheap shots onto Rep. Does go for a stun. Trinket with a gouge before Rep can get himself a big go. He just sees a big eviscerate. Imprison Rep. If you got something right now, now's the time to do it. Stun with a hunt to follow. Potential proper chance to recover here. Does get himself evasion, but you can't evade the fell that's erupting out of Rep though. Got him so blurred, darkness, everything. Silent getting hit with the blades, trying to go for a quick vanish. Cheap shot. Just enough, maybe. Is it enough? Hold on, Rep needs a little bit. Blade dance, got himself a smallest shield ever. Blind to follow right after it. Silent is still dotted though. Is this enough to survive? Rep could maybe still catch him. Hold on a second. If Rep has himself nice defenses, stun, does he have enough damage? Big burst could be enough right here. Does he have a second stun? Cheap shot into Rep. It is very DR'd. Oh, Shadow Strike at the end is enough. Maybe it was a cold blood one too. As Ultimate trying to get an angle versus Silent, just going to go for cheap shot. DR'd, Garrod. As long as you get him dotted, he could die. Hold on a second. Ultimate got himself the full dot setup. Silent does not have a defensive for this one anymore. Gouge, the dots are still in cloak, removing it really early before the death mark for Ultimate. He could just commit all the cooldowns. I don't know if he wants to do it though. Looks like Ultima's backing up with a cloak of his own actually. I don't know if you want to give Silent a chance to reset. Unless he's dotted? Are either of you dotted? Both of you got a cloak. No, so it's a full reset for the two of them. Alright. I felt like Ultima would have just kind of taken advantage of the fact that the Rogue doesn't have a cloak. Or, at the time I thought he didn't have a cloak, but definitely didn't have evasion for a good bit. I thought that maybe that would have been the play. Picking up the eyes, looking out for Silent, I think he more or less spots him. I feel like if you have a keen eye, you should see that he's going around left-hand side. You see that he's trying to weir around, does get a sap either way though. Silent just needed to close the gap, close the gap far enough to be able to get the step. Trinket out of Ultima on the secret, that would have been so much damage. Does go for the blind though. He needs to have a go of his own though. He needs to get back in. Silent catch another reset for Ultima, not a great spot to be in. He survives that go. With a sap, DR, stun is going to be very, very DR'd, unless he just doesn't go for stuns. Ultima, short stun. Ultima has himself an opportunity. Evasion up for Silent. Cheap shot into Silent. He does get corroded either way, though. Ultima, if you need to swing around him somehow, step, kidney shot, maybe that would do it. Trying to see if he can play around the evasion. He just cannot. The stuns should be DR'd at this point, right? Ultima with a fan, trying to see if he can catch Silent. Shadow stepping behind him. Still super, super DR'd. Cheap shot, though. As Silent getting dotted, full death mark and everything. So it's going to be Ultima trying to see if he can live this cheap shot into Silent with a Shadow meld. I think a Shadow meld. Stun yet again. Garrode's back up. Full dots is still up onto Silent. He goes in for a Vanish. Those dots are still going to be able to eat away through his Vanish absorb. He's still rotting though. Hold on a second. Who's going to win this? I don't even know. Silent does himself a cloak. He's back in with a cloak. If you fan right now, you'll find him. No, he doesn't. What is happening there? I thought that the guy was going to potentially die. That's all the cooldowns on Ultima. But the man just lived with a Vanish. That is nuts. My goodness. This is going to be Ultima trying to see if you can catch him. Silent. Randomize randomly. It's a dual rogue. It's a rogue duel right now. Tell him to remove ES. What's ES? Earth Shield? Was one of them running Earth Shield? Uh-oh. Was Ultima with an Earth Shield? Oh, no. I didn't even notice. Oh, no. Cold Blood. I think it's over for Ultima. Cheat Death was used up really early. Life up next. Trying to get some dots and rots onto Silent. He needs to get himself a good angle. Maybe a bash. A big old Convoke. While Silent does not have a Cloak of Shadows, I think he'll be just fine. Smoke. Has to walk into it. Sap? I thought there was a star that fell into Silent. Live going in for a Trinket really early here. Might put him in a weird spot. If he could maybe go for a Bash Convoke. Bash Convoke. Does he have himself the angle? He needs himself Star Surges. Get him kind of low. He's dotted. So Starbursts everywhere. Hold on a second. If he just walks into one of the Starbursts, he's dead. Unless he gets himself a random Cloak of Shadows. Wait, turning around onto the Druid. Druid just needs just a little bit more damage. Just a couple more dots, and Silent, I think, is going to fall silently. What does it spin around with a blind, by the way? What was that? Chills doesn't want to give life a chance here at all. Dampening is at 24%. So he's like, you know what? I'm just going to go in there. Silence out of the bunker with a root, but Chillpills is going to blast him out with all that frost. With Merlin up next. Got himself random proc of wings from life going down. Trying to see if he can avenge his feathery friend. AMS up for Chillpills really early. Immunity for Merlin. He's just trying to see if he can get himself an angle with immunity with a probably full crusade on the Chills as he's dropping a dome. AMS, I don't think is available either. Trying to see if he can yoink him back over. Stun. Does go for the human racial. For Chills, I think he's just going to wait until the cooldowns are back up and available, right? He's got himself Remorseless. If he can stun the guy, that'd be huge. Trying to stun him. Blind to Fallout. That stun's still ramping up though. Does get himself maybe a bit of hits. Blind, stun, super DR. Just gotta wait it out a little bit. He got Pillar in like 14 seconds or so. So you might be okay. Merlin with the Shield of Vengeance. Got himself Crusade rolling in. So if you can at least attack like the pet of Chills, just to ramp up his Crusade, I think he's gonna be okay. AMS up for Chills in case there is a Hodge out. Merlin with a lay on hands, but we are quite a bit into dampening though. Stun onto Chills, does break out of it with an IBF, committing cooldowns just to make sure he gets himself the kill on the guy. Super Hot Fire is up next. What is this Mog has got going on? What is this thing? Does get stunned up with an Earth Elemental in play. Playing Elemental Shaman too. With a Sky Fury, are you playing the big one bang go? Hold on, are you playing the big go? Ice Fury, trying to see if he can play into the, I think he might be playing the big one shot. I don't know if he got himself the proper Ice Fury, but he's got plenty of healing. At 32% dampening, he's still got plenty of healing. Chills with a grip, stun. As long as he can land whatever control he can over Super, he'll be a-okay. Got himself Lava, hoping to get interrupted. Doesn't get interrupted yet? Maybe? No, doesn't get interrupted. I think Chillpills knows what to expect. Burrow down for just a second while AMS is active. You can lock him up maybe with a Thunderstorm. Maybe you can just send the guy flying. But Super definitely needs to get himself a much better angle. If only he had the Primal Earth Elemental that could stun Chills. Lassa is going to help you out. If you are playing the Sky Fury build though, with the Stormkeeper and the one shot, one bang, I don't know if you'll be able to go for a proper, I don't really know if you'll be able to go for a proper Ice Fury Frost Shock damage and the debuff combo. It's a bold move, Cotton. It's going to be really difficult to pull it off, but maybe. Chillpills trying to see if he can ramp up a big stun onto Super. Blind with the Remorseless Winter, putting himself in a position where the knockback is not going to send him off the platform. Silence for an after, and Super just getting absolutely chopped up with this Obliterates. Nothing he could have done. But Chillpills taking 3. My goodness, and Silent also picking up 2. Well done, well done. Let's get us another going if you still got grips, boys. Let me catch up with the chat too. I think WoW will. WoW have to nerf or rework arcane mages. Too much mobility and movement cast. More seems like cheating abilities. Yes, I agree. Mages are using so many cheating abilities. It is absolutely abysmal. How dare they cheat? How dare they? So it's not an arcane only thing that they're using. It's a mage only thing. Like they have ice flows where they press a button every 20 seconds and they can cast while moving. It means you'll have to use an ability in between of casts. It means you only have normal blink instead of shimmer. But yeah, it has an ability as a mage thing, not an arcane, like Frost can do it too. It's just arcane also has like a talent you can pick up where you can move while evocation is channel evocation or while missiling. So you can use ice flows for other stuff as well. It's above true. I'm not saying anything's above. Also, Rogue 2 vanishes. I agree with you on that one. We could both agree on that. 2 vanishes is a lot. We can have. How dare a mage being able to kite dim? It's true. It's like having a hunter's kite. Like, can you believe it? How broken would that be if hunters kited classes? Like in classic World of Warcraft, like when they go hit you with a concussive shot and then they just keep backing up away. Imagine, the vanilla would have been terrible if hunters could do that, man. You know? But no, I think there's some classes that need a rework. I don't know if mages particularly need that rework. It's just in the ones that are really good. We're still ready. Let me know if you queue another. Yeah, I'm checking. Let me know if you need more bodies. Let me know if you need more bodies or if we are. What? Frozen ammunition hunter? True. Imagine if hunters had an ability where they could put ice bullets. Like what? Ice bullets? And then they could use those to constantly slow enemies with auto attacks. It'd be just as broken as if rogues had like a slowing poison or something. Yeah, good thing that doesn't exist. You know? I'm memeing, I'm messing around, I'm poking fun, I'm being a sarcastic bitch. Let me be fair. I'm messing though. I don't really know. Maybe Marin. Just in the 1v1s, they're really good. And they're really good in general right now. They're pretty strong. I don't know. Like, utility is what the problem is. I think maybe just the overall damage is a little high. But like, if you were to like tune it teensy down, I don't really know. It's hard. It's a hard class to like assess. Because PvE and PvP, it's very, very different too. Like PvE, it's not the most popular. Fire Mage is dominating, but for PvP in particular, it's just got that setup that works really well in PvP combat specifically. And the burst too, it's great. Ice Shot Barrage would be cool. Imagine, dude, if you got an Ice Shot Barrage, that would have been really cool actually. Had to go, may have to put in an LG. I think we'll call it. Okay, I think we will call it for the night. QI for coming friend. I think we'll call it for the night. I think we'll call it. Yeah. It's not shining with the word dead, but rising, arcane, make them outshine others. Also, they're top 1 in PvP ladder. They are really good in PvP, that's for sure. Judging them above, they are on the top iceberg right now. Everywhere IMO, it's too a lot. I guess among casters, they're not bad. Are they actually like top tier everywhere? Hold on, Trustwar. Be a helpful website, please. Trustwar, be helpful. Let's do like, let's see, let's do solo shuffle, right? Let's do like what's popular in solo shuffle leaderboards, just because a lot of people play solo ladder. Or if you want to do it, we could just do ladder in general. Right? Boom. Just ladder, threes. Top 1000. That's the default too. Like, it looks like there's a lot of demonology warlocks, a lot of demon hunters, lots of rested druids. I guess among casters, if you're looking at range, they are really good when it comes to mages, right? Compared to frost and fire. That is fair to put it. I don't know if they're like, you know, the craziest. Let's do solos. Solos are not always a good representation of like how WoW is, but it can give us an idea. 2100 plus, out of range, BM Hunter is really good. If you want to make it like super sweaty, 2400. You can go higher if you wanted to. Arcane is pretty decent there. That's just US. We can do it to EU. Yeah, like I mean, there's more evokers than arcane mages, but then again, it could be just down like to solo environments. But in like a threes, that is a little bit different, isn't it? Is this EU? I was just looking at EU, huh? What about? Oh, I was looking at US. What about EU? Oh, arcane mages are pretty popular in EU. Okay, so maybe that's where quite a bit of that comes from. Like, don't get me wrong, they're very, very strong. Very, very strong. Triple buff arcade. Oh no, you know what? I think the right move would be to nerf Frost Death Knight. You know this one Frost Death Knight that's playing the game? This little guy, this little fellow in EU, nerf him. You know what I mean? I think that'd be fair. I think that'd be fair. I don't play it for, I don't care. Fair enough. Have a good one. Thanks so much, Jordan. Appreciate you coming by. Top Gene comment. Are we doing it? Did I make it on time? Oh, I was about to end it actually, Top. We're about to end the duels here, man, because we were looking for bodies and kinetic need to swap out, so I decided we'll call it, man. That was a watch for me. Need to sleep. Good, believe back to back. All good, man. All good. I hope you feel feel better. Let's try to get some caps done tomorrow if possible. Yeah, no worries. Next time. Yeah, next week, man. Next week we'll be doing more Friday and Saturday, dude. Oh gee, you should have seen the EU duels, man. They went off. Normally we get like 5 games on the EU. We got like 11, and we had groups, and we're constantly queuing. Old favorites are back. SP, the Shadow Priest, Kiosko, the Survival Hunter, just about everybody coming out of the woodworks. Towards the end, we had Tel pop in too for a couple of them. Saya never even got a chance to play, but he was a body for us to at least get some queues going. Big was back in there, blasting boys with them lightning bolts. It was so good. I went into the VOD. Oh, it was great, man. It was awesome. A lot of the good ones are going to become clips on the channel, but yeah, definitely it was a fantastic time, man. Gotta hop for now. Thank you so much for coming by, Lord. Appreciate you, my man. Yeah, Marim, I don't disagree. I think they should try to keep classes tuned as best as possible, but like fire mages are doing really, really good. Just not in PvP, where that's where Arcane is doing really, really good for the mobility, for the utility, for the goes, the bursts they can do and whatnot. Like certain specs are going to be a little bit better than others at certain other things. And when they try to balance classes, they're trying to balance them for PvE and PvP. I think they've been trying to go more of like an overall approach, where what they probably should do, and hopefully then maybe we'll do this for the next expansion, is they'll just have like a separate tuning for one class in one piece of content and separate tuning for a class in another piece of content. So like when they're tuning Fireball, it's not just getting tuned for both like PvP and PvE, even though that feels like that'll be a little bit easier. It looks like they're just trying to make classes decent in the overall, but certain specs are going to shine in very specific aspects, and it just changes based on season, changes based on what players are playing, changes based on comps people are running, and changes based on like players' mindsets and finding like unique builds and stuff. And yeah, like mages are definitely, like fire mages not doing bad, just not as popular in PvP at the moment compared to Arcane and stuff. Fury Wars, that's a class that needs to be fixed, but rogues and mages being updated. I don't disagree. I think Fury Warriors do need a bit more of a bite to them. I think Arms Warrior has been... Furies are really good for PvE content that's not that great in PvP. So they do have a place where they shine. They're much better than... or they're in Sims pretty close to Arms, but they're more survivable than Arms, which makes them a lot better in Mythic Plus, and they're really good in raids, great in AoE damage, pretty good for the current content, just not as good as Arms in PvP specifically. I do agree with you on that. That could be maybe adjusted a little bit. When I played Fire, it felt kind of weird. Ignite does all of the damage. Yeah, that's what kind of the spec leaned into a little bit. They, ever since the rework, they made Ignite quite a bit of your overall damage. Like, it used to be very much about like combust, and every Fire Blast just does chunky big hits, and then Ignite is this trailing dot that doesn't really do anything. But they've kind of adjusted them where Ignite actually does a lot of damage now. So like if you want to play Ignite damage and like bleed everybody over time, it is a damage that almost like ramps up. Even though you're combusting and you should be instantly, it has like a ramp aspect to it. But the instant damage, instant crits, instant everything, that is still an advantage of Fire Mage over like Arcane, but like you can play setup comps right now. And I feel like when mages can't really do quick, easy setups, they play Fire. If they can do them decent setups, they give them like a chance to like solidly set up all of their entire go, then I think that's where mages do really, really well. But everybody's different, you know? Everybody's gonna be different about it. Yeah, I feel that though. Like even Frost Mages are really good, like they still need a setup, but they do really well too. So sometimes like a spec isn't bad, it's just not as good in for a particular piece of content, you know? And like the word is jingling with nice sauce instead of apples. Seems like world is jingling with nice sauce, yeah. I don't disagree entirely. Yeah, rogues and mages are pretty good right now. Like we're in a pretty good spot. There isn't much for us to complain about at the moment. I do hope our hero towns are cool. That's about it. But yeah, we're in a pretty good spot. Boys, thank you so much for coming by. Thank you all for coming. These deals have been an absolute joy. Every single time we do them in, they're just an absolute fun for me and hopefully for all of you. We're going to be doing more of them next week. Tomorrow is Sunday. I'm going to take a no stream day. I'm still probably going to work on projects tomorrow. I don't really like... I've been doing this a little bit less of just taking like full-on breaks. Like... I found myself kind of like taking moments of chill and moments of breaks. And I just found like I kind of want to go back to old schedule that I used to have. You know what I mean? So tomorrow I'll probably work on something, but I won't stream. Monday I think I'll stream. But still 50-50. SOD this week down. Oh yeah, Thursday. I probably should get a Druid up and running then. Maybe Monday we'll stream me leveling a druid. Maybe that's what I'll do, because I do need to get some levels on that thing, because I think I am going to play NA with phase 2, just so me and my Tukes can play and stuff. I do have my rogue saved for you, Jake, so we can maybe do Scarlet Monastery runs when it comes out Thursday. That would be, actually, yeah, if Thursday I'm streaming, because that's SOD, which I'll probably stream. I think I will do maybe Monday off, then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday stream, and the Friday duels or something. I'll figure it out, dude. We'll see how it goes. But yo, boys, thank you so much for coming by. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Thanks so much for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed the duels. They've been an absolute blast every single week, man. I'll catch you guys all in the next stream, though. Alrighty, boys. Definitely back Tuesday, maybe back Monday. Check Discord. I'll probably keep you guys updated whether I stream on Discord, whether I stream or not. Sunday, definitely no stream. I'm chilling that day. Alrighty, boys. Peace.
I'm letting your light shine. I'm letting your love work through me. In every